right? So before we move on, I would love to know about you guys. Which city are you logging in from? How much expertise do you hold in cryptocurrency? You can just type your name in the chat box and the city you're logging in from. Then we'll move on with the expertise part, right? So that we'll have an idea that how diverse our audience is here today. Hi, Jyoti. Jyoti is from Hyderabad. Madhav, Bangalore. Jaideep, Bhopal. Okay, I can see Jaideep, Mr. Jaideep. Amit, Pune. Kumar Patnaik, Odisha. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Kolkata. Okay, I would request most of you to, if you can, please switch on your cameras as well. That way, we also, will be able to see your expressions. Because in today's class, not only we are going to pass on the theoretical knowledge, but we have some interesting videos for you as well, which I'm sure you must you'll enjoy. Why I'm focusing upon you switching on your cameras is that if you have your cameras on, you have to agree with me, right? Because this works in my case. If I have my camera on, my concentration level is higher rather than being disturbed or distracted. If I have my camera on, I'll be able to focus more. So I would request most of you, if you can, please switch on your cameras. um, Hi, Abha, Om, Rajasthan, Kolkata, Ketan, Gujarat. Okay, welcome on board, everyone. Welcome. So, I'm just here to assist your expert, Munish Batra sir, today. So, as in you guys are joining, just keep giving your introduction. Okay, let's see how diverse our audience is. Now, I'll proceed with our class outline. What are we going to cover? What are the things which you are going to receive additionally with this masterclass? Okay. So this masterclass is certified, right? Towards the end of the class, आपको एक certificate receive होगा. You just have to fill the feedback form. By filling out that form, you'll be receiving the certificate directly to your email respective mail IDs. So all the students, pull up your socks, stay till the end of the class. We're going to have a blast in this masterclass today. And if you're active on LinkedIn, if you're someone who would want to increase the your additional certificate on your CVs, this would be really helpful because you're expert. I'll explain you. I'll give you the brief idea about your expert also, how much expertise he hold in cryptocurrency, right? Okay. Uh, I hope this part is clear. Now I'll come to the masterclass contest. Before that, how many of you are absolute beginner in today's class, guys? You have like no idea about cryptocurrency. This is the first time you want to learn. You have heard about cryptocurrency maybe from advertisement, maybe from your friends, colleague, and you have never invested, but you're willing to, take a first step in cryptocurrency. If you're a beginner, just type BG. I'll have an idea about your expertise as well. Okay. Okay, I can see 95% of you are beginner. How many of you are exposed with the market? How many of you have somewhat knowledge out there, like in the market? Two years in crypto investing, Madhav. Okay. I suppose most of you are beginner, right? So we'll start from very scratch and then we'll move on with the little fundamental part. 10% knowledge started in 2020. Okay, that's cool. We have a few students who are already exposed with the market. No worries. So one thing which we are going to follow in today's class is that we're going to have a masterclass contest during the whole class. And how you can participate in this contest is that it's very simple. Not only you're going to receive valuable information in today's class, but also you'll be able to win Amazon vouchers. So this is just a small initiative which we have taken to make this class a very interactive and in a fun manner. so that you guys also enjoy the whole session rather than just theoretical knowledge. So our agenda is not just passing on the theoretical knowledge. It is you being involved with us, asking questions, answering all the questions. So right, this is the flow which we are going to follow. First criteria is that, please listen to this very carefully. This is a masterclass contest. Uh, 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 so first criteria is that you have to answer all the quizzes. So there will be some quizzes in a form of poll. आपको वो quizzes answer करनी है. Whoever gives the correct answer in a row will be receiving Amazon vouchers by the Future University. Second is that, second criteria ये है, you have to ask question. You have to ask question. We'll be there to help you out. If you have any doubt, or if you want to show your, if you want to volunteer or would want to try answering the quiz asked by Munish Batra sir, so we will not be judging you guys. I hope most of you are beginner, and we understand all the students, where our students are coming from. So आपका question insightful होना चाहिए. You can try giving the answer of these questions. So workshops, free workshops will be given by the Future University. Thirdly, and very simple, is that you have to switch your cameras on. So I'll be keeping the tap of all the students who are participating in masterclass contest, right, and leading the leaderboard. So I'll come to the ebooks also in the later half. Okay. So can I have more students who have their cameras on? Munish sir will be here within no time, and he would really appreciate all the students who have their cameras on. Munish sir is a person who likes interacting rather than just giving, passing on the knowledge. Okay, language. Now, you guys tell me what flow do you want? Only in English or in Hindi, or mix of Hindi and English? Because language shouldn't be the barrier here. How many of you want this session in English or Hindi, or mix of Hindi and English, or as we say, English? Because I think there are some students who don't understand Hindi at all. Am I correct? Some students who don't understand Hindi at all. So for them, it might be an issue here. See, that is the reason I'm asking this. So you guys will be deciding the flow of the class. I don't understand Hindi. Okay. Okay. So to what we can do is that we can have a balance, right? Is everyone okay with that? We can have a balance of Hindi and English. First, we will cover it in English and then we'll summarize it in Hindi as well. तो जिसको English में थोड़ा सा problem है, please cooperate with us. We'll try to have a balance with the flow of the class. We'll cover everything in English and then we'll summarize it in Hindi as well. तो अगर आपको doubt है तो आप हिंदी में पूछ सकते हैं. Unfortunately, Munish sir is comfortable in both the language. So you need not to worry about the language. It shouldn't be the barrier here. No worries, Santosh. No worries. We'll cover it in English and then we'll summarize it in Hindi. I hope everyone is okay with this, right? Now I'll give you the idea of your expert today. Munish sir has been in this industry more than 25 years. And this is just the financial experience which I'm talking about. And in cryptocurrency, he holds the experience of 8 years, 7+ years now. Now it's been 8 years. So you can have an idea that when we were not even aware of the word crypto, Munish Batra sir was involved in cryptocurrency. So he is a true expert. He has gained his education from UK, and he is active trader. He is regularly trading and investing in cryptocurrency. In India, he has worked with Aditya Birla. He has mentored student in NFT domain for more than 1+ years, right? So I suppose सारे students को किसी expert से knowledge gain करना ज़्यादा better लगता है rather than just a teacher. How many of you agree with me? Because a teacher might be there to help you out, give you the theoretical knowledge, but someone who is already there in the market, has experienced the ups and downs of cryptocurrency, has been through the roller coaster ride and the psychological factor. He knows, correct, where these students are coming from. So that is the reason I'm saying, please hold on till the end of the class. Each value which you are going to receive in masterclass is going to be very useful. Okay. So Munish sir will be here within no time. I would I would also want to know what is the purpose of your class here today. Three you can choose three reasons. First is that you want to know the basic general idea what is cryptocurrency, how does that work. Second is that you want to have a passive income out of this, you want to have a second source of income, a side hustle. Thirdly, you want to make a career out of it. I would also love to welcome students who would want to volunteer, have their mic on. You can raise your hand, guys. I can see Mahepal, Mr. Chaudhary, and Sushin has raised their hand. I think it is by default. Anybody who would want to volunteer, I'll give access to unmute yourself. What is the purpose of of you joining this class today? Passive income, regular trading and investing, and wealth creation. Okay. Uh, then Mr. Madhav, this class would be very beneficial for you, and it is a very eye-opening class for all the students who are an absolute beginner here, right? Financial freedom, passive income. Okay. Anybody on the uh, okay, Madhav, I'll unmute you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Knowledge for future, already invested in cryptocurrency. Yes, Madhav, maybe you can tell us about your experience if you are a beginner or
I've been watching YouTube videos, following the different altcoins on Twitter and the top 100 coins. And
right.
I've been investing, not trading really, but investing in a systematic investment plan for the last couple of years. So that's it. That's about it. Nothing much that I know about crypto, but I know the kind of the basics better than a beginner.
Okay, you have idea about the basic, but you have joined this session for additional knowledge, if I'm not wrong.
Passive income, I told you, right? Passive income and maybe wealth creation and financial freedom. Yeah. And a career perhaps that involves trading as well. And maybe if things work out, also training students on.
Oh, that's really cool, Mr. Madhav. And one great thing about this session is that it is very beneficial for all the students who are absolute beginner or anybody who would want to, who are willing to seek passive income, secondary source of income, a side hustle, or even want to make a career out of it. You're most welcome to do that, right? So we have Munish sir join the session. I would request all of you to please switch on your cameras now, and we'll cover all your doubt, guys, whether it is legal in India, what is the best platform, what are the best broker. We'll cover all your doubt. Have patience, stay till the end of the class, and I hope everyone will enjoy the whole session. um Hello, sir, can you hear me?
Hi, Shweta. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir. So I was just having an interaction with our students, and most of them are beginner. Most of them are wanting to have a secondary source of income with cryptocurrency, maybe for investment purpose. And the language which we are going to follow is a mix of Hindi and English, majorly English, but then we'll summarize it in Hindi as well.
Okay, great. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, wonderful. Great. So we can start?
Yes, sir.
Okay, wonderful. Great. Good to have you all here. Warm welcome. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday and also the festival season, which is going on. Special welcome to those whose videos are on, like Mr. Madhav Prasad. Good morning to Mr. Madhav Prasad, Mr. Bharti, Mr. Sarban Kumar Patnaik. Hello to Mr. Tej, Mr. Rushikesh, Mr. Arvind, Mr. Vijay, Udalal Chaudhary ji, Mr. Rampur, Mr. Manoj. So great to have your videos on, because when you are doing a presentation, it makes a difference when your videos are on, because maybe as a teacher, like suppose I'm teaching Mr. Diwan, Mr. Tejas, Dheeraj, Shakur, ethics committee. That's interesting. When you're teaching, you want to teach more. And maybe as a student, when you are, you're learning, I can see that Mr. Rameshwar is driving. At the same point of time, still his videos are on. So I really appreciate that. Please drive safely, right? Because crypto is something which is, it's a roller coaster, right? So while you're attending this presentation, please make sure that you're driving safely. That's especially for Mr. Rameshwar, who is driving as well as being part of this. And hello to those who, in case I missed, like Mr. Tamal Heather, hello to Mr. Javed, Hazira ji, Shishir. So I hope I didn't miss anybody whose videos are on. But actually, welcome to all of you. And I can see Mr. Arun Kumar is also, they have also put their video on. So wonderful. Good to have you all here once again, and wishing you the best of learning today. Like we all know, in India, this is the festival season going on. We had the Navratras, we had Durga Puja, and now we're moving on to Diwali, and then we have Guru Nanak Jayanti, then we have Christmas. So this is a time of prosperity, right? I mean, this is a time when people are, they are looking for abundance, they're looking for wealth. And I think I was hearing somebody that they were talking about growth in career, growth in money, maybe helping others to learn also. So I think that's what the festival is all about. The festival is that you're not only celebrating yourself, you're helping others to be part of the celebration. We all are celebrating together. So that's what festivals are all about. So yes, education, growth, wealth maximization, everything is possible when you are talking about cryptocurrency and the technologies that go along with that. Before starting today's class, okay, Vishal, I'll try to mix it up in Hindi and English because Shweta mentioned that we need to do class in mix of English and Hindi. So we'll mix it up. So before starting today's class, I'll ask you a question. It's a very simple question. Let's start with technologies. And the question is, what do you think is the difference between Web 1, Web 2 and Web 3.0? Web 1, Web 2, Web 3 के बीच में क्या difference है? If anybody wants to unmute themselves, Shweta will definitely unmute them, and you can answer and you can reply the question. Web 1, Web 2, Web 3. What's the difference? If you don't know, it's okay. You don't have to put in chat box that you don't know. If you know it, you are most welcome to unmute yourself and reply to the revert to the answer. Can you just check, Shweta?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Anybody wants to reply this question? What is the difference between Web 1, Web 2, and Web 3.0?
Okay, anybody who would want to volunteer, you can. Okay, Madhav, I'll unmute you. Yes, Madhav.
Yeah. So Web 1 started as the basic internet, which involved browsing and perhaps email and a little bit of ads here and there. Web 2.0 started perhaps after 2002 when the e-commerce websites, Amazon and all the other leaders there started it after the dot-com bust and that 2.0 we are at the mercy of social media. Every link, whether it is Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, LinkedIn, Snapchat, WhatsApp, they have Google has all our information. We are at their mercy. And Web 3.0 is very secure and perhaps launching in 2025 or 27 or 2030 with all the major companies also investing and a lot of startups with the blockchain technology they want to make it decentralized, and they also want to ensure that your data, you're the owner of your own data, you're the master of your data, and you charge for your data. You decide what you need to showcase, or what you need to display, and what you need to hide, and your privacy and security is safe. And of course, trading, transactions, all that, Sir will teach. I don't have to go here and waste time, but that's the basic idea of what Web 3.0 is, and that's the future with AI, metaverse, and everything else coupled in, and IoT of things. So I think we can have a very secure and future with financially, as well as we have not just financial freedom, but if it's decentralized and again without any kind of information leaked out, you're the master of your data and the master of your own finance.
Okay, great. So thank you so much, Mr. Madhav. May I know where you're from?
I'm from Bangalore, sir.
Wonderful, great. Bangalore, I call the crypto capital of India because, when it comes to new things, when it comes to startups, when it comes to innovation, Bangalore has always been ahead, and well done. I mean, really impressed. I mean, your knowledge is I mean, I think you covered most of the things. You made my presentation easier because that's what I was supposed to say. You said it very well indeed. So great. Thank you so much, Mr. Madhav. So I'll just summarize actually what Mr. Madhav has said. In fact, also Mr. Adish Saini, they've also answered it very well. Web 1 is basic, which again Madhav was also saying. Web 2 is read and write. Web 3 is reading, writing, and participating. So it's actually Web 2 is read and write. So Web 3 is read, write, and participate. So you got a little bit incorrect over there, but otherwise most of it you got it. So well done to both of you. And let's start today's presentation. And the first part will obviously be Web 1, Web 2, and Web 3. Please let me know once you can see my presentation. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for confirming, Shweta. And so same thing, I'll just quickly repeat that. I don't want to, for the sake of, I don't want to, the time is precious. So let's come to the next topic after this straight away. So Web 1 is read only, which was the 1990s, the basic internet, which Madhav was mentioning. Web 2 is read and write, and Web 3.0 is when we are participating. Another thing which Madhav said very well, Web 2.0 is when we are exchanging information. हम information को exchange कर रहे हैं third party के through, right? Third party could be like the 2000, they saw the emergence of the FAANG companies. FAANG companies, Facebook, which now is Meta, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and Google. इसको हम फांग की जगह मांग बोल सकते हैं क्योंकि M हो गया F की जगह. So मांग companies, they started in 2000. So they were the ones who you can say were the masters of information technology across the world. And India was not far behind. We all know how India has done fabulously well. Again, Bangalore, Hyderabad, and many cities in India, they have played a big role in the IT revolution. Talk about Wipro, talk about Infosys, talk about Tata Consultancy, talk about Tech Mahindra. They have been amazing, right? So the technology companies, they were the ones who, we saw their emergence in 2000. जिन लोगों ने इन कंपनीज में इन्वेस्ट किया, they made a lot of money because these companies they grew multifold. Because that technology today, we can't live without technology, right? I mean, we have to email, right? We have to do shopping, we buy our air tickets, we do our travel tickets, we do our hotel bookings, we interact on Facebook, we interact on Instagram, all that through a third party. But the problem with the third party, which again Madhav rightly gets, is that our privacy gets compromised. The security part, our data may not be very secure. Yes, Web 3.0 may also not be very secure. Like in the chat box, someone just mentioned about hacking that happened yesterday on the BNB chain. That's also not secure. But the idea of Web 3.0 is to get more privacy. It's where the complete community is participating. सब लोग मिलके participate कर रहे हैं. और जो Web 2 में सिर्फ फार्म कंपनीज या मांग कंपनीज या जो आईटी कंपनीज हैं या जो बड़े बड़े प्लेयर्स हैं जो सिर्फ उनको बेनिफिट मिल रहा है, इन केस ऑफ वेब 3.0 the whole community is sharing the benefits. The whole community is sharing the benefits. And how do they share? ये benefit कैसे share करते हैं? The benefit is shared in the form of anybody? जो web 3.0 में participate करते हैं, जो benefits मिलते हैं, ये benefits पूरा community share करता है. ये benefits कैसे share करते हैं? How is this benefit shared? It's in the form of anyone in the chat box? Would you like to try? Okay, I'll reply to that question. It's shared in the form of crypto tokens. In the share of crypto tokens. That's right, Aditya. Tokens. Staking, maybe you can say. Tokens मतलब cryptocurrency. So cryptocurrency का क्या role है? जो उस Web 3.0 के technology में participate कर रहा है. I'll give an example. Like suppose in my younger days, I used to play Mario. We all know Mario, very well known game. I think most of you know. Maybe not. Some of you might not be knowing also. So Mario, there was nothing I earned. I only used to spend money. एक level से दूसरे level से पैसा जा रहा था और कुछ नहीं होता. That was Mario. But today against Mario, we have something called XC Infinity. So when I'm playing on XC Infinity, I'm earning crypto, right? Today, suppose you are browsing on, say, Google, yeah? And against Google, you are browsing on Brave. When you're browsing on Google, your entire data gets leaked out. The algorithms, they know what you're doing. आप शॉपिंग कर रहे हो तो उनको पता चल जाएगा कि आपका लाइफस्टाइल क्या है. टू बी ऑनेस्ट, टुडे द इंटरनेट नोज मोर अबाउट यू देन परहैप्स इवन योर फैमिली और योर पेरेंट्स नो अबाउट यू. क्योंकि हम लोग जो भी शॉपिंग कर रहे हैं, हम लोग जो भी सर्च कर रहे हैं, हम लोग जो भी वीडियोस पोस्ट कर रहे हैं या देख रहे हैं या फोटोग्राफ्स डाल रहे हैं, जो हमारे फ्रेंड्स हैं, या आवर इंटरनेट नोज मोर अबाउट अस देन आवर ओन फैमिली मेंबर्स. It gets all over there. It gets all over there, right? So SLP is something which works on X Infinity. Similarly, when I talk about when I talk about Google, there's a Brave browser. So when you're on Brave browser, you're again earning back tokens. And when you're earning those back tokens, you're again becoming part of the community, right? Similarly, when you are storing data, say on Samsung, आप Samsung में और Dropbox में आप data store कर रहे हो. Against, suppose you are using something like Filecoin or you're using storage. Yeah. So using Samsung Dropbox or Filecoin storage, you are earning cryptocurrency. Samsung is again a third party. Dropbox is again a third party. आप एक third party में अपना data को store कर रहे हो. अपना data Facebook में store कर रहे हो. बैंक के बाद आपका सारा data है. And we all know this data gets compromised. We get phone calls from banks. So we get phone calls from credit card companies. आपको loan लेना है, आपको नया connection लेना है. So we get those phone calls because कहीं ना कहीं हमारा data compromise हो रहा है. And we all know Facebook, Amazon. So many times they've been summoned in the European Court of Justice in the US Congress because data gets leaked out. The data gets leaked out. So the idea of Web 3.0 is the data is decentralized. Decentralized means it is not in the control of a third party. That data is stored in a decentralized way. Blockchain is one of the technologies, along with metaverse, along with Internet of Things, which is used so that your data is stored, and when it is stored, it becomes more secure, and there is less chances of your data getting compromised. That is the meaning. I'll give you one more example before we move on to the next topic. There is a token called GMT. Then there's a token called Theta. What is GMT and what is Theta? GMT is digital sneakers. I mean, on Samsung, हम लोग आजकल we all becoming health conscious. हम अपने steps count करते हैं कि हम कितने walk किए. If you do that on GMT, which is an idea of digital sneakers, you're earning GST. आप जितने steps चलोगे, आपको उसके हिसाब से आपके rewards crypto tokens में मिल सकते हैं. Idea of Theta is just like YouTube. Now YouTube, yes, we learn. हम लोग videos देखते हैं, हम कुछ सीखते हैं. But the idea of Theta is when you're watching Theta TV. When you're watching Theta TV, you're earning Theta fuel. Now, Theta is the blockchain version of YouTube. And you'll be amazed to know, जो YouTube को बनाने वाले Steve Chen थे. Steve Chen is now part of YouTube. He wants to make Theta project as successful as YouTube. Before the 1990s, people didn't know about YouTube. But today, we depend so much on YouTube. The same thing, new technologies are being implemented, being worked upon. और जब ये नई टेक्नोलॉजी पुरानी हो जाएंगी, you can pretty well imagine how can switch. Even now, I'm aware Shweta was saying that many of you are new. So Shweta, how many people are new? I mean, did we get an idea? We have 140 plus people today. So how many people are new today?
95% of them are new.
So
even more than
even yesterday night we did a workshop in India, right? Even yesterday night, and I think even then we had around 90 participants. Even then 80-85% were new. तो यदि हर वर्कशॉप में अभी भी 80-85% लोग नए होंगे और वो लोग समझेंगे, इसको अपनाएंगे, इस टेक्नोलॉजी को अडॉप्ट करेंगे. Just pretty well imagine if you do even 5 workshops, in a month. And what is the scope? What is the potential of adoption in the future? Because अभी भी लोगों को शायद थीटा के बारे में मालूम नहीं होगा, अभी भी लोगों को GMT के बारे में मालूम नहीं होगा, अभी भी लोगों को Brave के बारे में मालूम नहीं होगा. What I want to say is that these are the technologies. These are the technologies that are making things happen. These are the technologies that are making things happen. There are 3 kinds of people in this world. Number 1 are those who make things happen. Number 2 are those who watch things happen. And number 3 are those who say what happened. I'm sure आप में से कोई भी third category में नहीं है. Either you want to make things happen or watch things happen. The earlier you understand this, the better it is. And one of the things which you need to understand is the blockchain technology. The blockchain technology, I would say, is where it all started in 2009. To understand blockchain technology, I'm going to play a video. And this video will give you an idea how this blockchain technology works. So just I'll put my video off क्योंकि हो सकता है ये video थोड़ा lag करे. Just follow the subtitles, and by following the subtitles, you'll understand how the blockchain technology works.
When you want to buy something normally, using your normal bank card, this is what happens. I give my card details to the shop asks the bank if I'm good for the money. The bank checks its records to see if I've got enough in my account. If I do, it lets the shop know. It updates its records to show the movement of money from my account to the shop's. Oh, and it takes a little cut for its trouble. Now, if you wanted to remove the bank from that system, who else would you trust to keep those records and not alter them or cheat in any way? Well, I wouldn't trust you. I wouldn't trust you. In fact, I wouldn't trust any single person. But I might trust everyone. The idea is you don't have a central record of transactions. Instead, you distribute many, many copies of this ledger around the world. Each owner of each copy records every transaction. So, to buy something using cryptocurrency, I give the shop my details. The shop asks all the bookkeepers if I'm good for the money. The bookkeepers all check their records to see if I have enough. If I do, they tell the shop, and then all update their records to show the movement of money. So there's no way that a forged transaction can make it in. If I try to alter a ledger, it won't match all of the other copies, and it gets rejected. Oh, and one of them, at random, will be given a reward of some newly created cryptocurrency. This is how cryptocurrencies work. And remember, all of these bookkeepers, all of these ledgers, they're not actually people, they're computers. Lots of computers.
So I do hope that you got an idea how blockchain works. So what is blockchain basically? Blockchain is the technology that makes decentralization work. So if you saw in this video, it talks about a giant ledger, a peer-to-peer ledger. Peer-to-peer ledger means people don't know each other, but they are verifying their transactions, right? So that's a peer-to-peer ledger. And decentralization means that there is no middleman, right? There is no middleman, and all the data is put into blocks, and these blocks are linked together to become the blockchain. So I'll just show you what I mean. The blockchain is a chain of blocks. So in every block, there is information that is stored on a timestamp basis. हर ब्लॉक में इंफॉर्मेशन को स्टोर किया जाता है और एक ब्लॉक को दूसरे ब्लॉक से तीसरे ब्लॉक को लिंक किया जाता है. So blockchain is a chain of blocks where each block is linked to the previous block. Like for example, if I give you a basic example, today we're meeting for the first time and you are impressed by the blockchain technology. Tomorrow you apply that blockchain technology in your work, or maybe you think about learning more about blockchain, more about cryptocurrencies, how to build wealth out of it. Then day after tomorrow, so what you're doing is every chain is being created. One block, second block, third block. So when these blocks are linked, this information is linked together. It basically becomes blockchain in layman's sense. That's what blockchain is. There are three pillars of blockchain. Those three pillars of blockchain is, number one is decentralization, which means there is no middleman. Number two pillar is transparency. Every data is stored on the blockchain. Today, if I'm sending, say, Ethereum to Madhav Prasad, Ethereum is a cryptocurrency. So Madhav can check on the blockchain ki maine bheja bhi hai ya nahi bheja. Similarly, I can also check the address which has been shared by Madhav, is it genuine or not. So blockchain is decentralized. Blockchain is transparent. And the third pillar behind blockchain is immutable. Immutable means you can't change the transaction, you can't alter the transaction, because every transaction is timestamped. तो forgery करना मुश्किल होता है. जैसे माधव ने बताया कि they are secure, transactions are safe and secure, because blockchain में if you try to change the transaction, like you saw in the video, when he tries to change the transaction, he's immediately caught. क्योंकि बाकी जब लोगों के पास जो ledger है, उस ledger में उसका record meet नहीं कर रहा. All the other ledgers, the records are not meeting. So the three pillars of blockchain are decentralization, transparency, and immutability. And that's why we say in blockchain we trust. Because of these three pillars, we say in blockchain we trust. Now I want to ask you a very simple question. And this question is here. Is blockchain and Bitcoin the same thing? What do you think? Do you think blockchain and Bitcoin is the same thing? Madhav has already replied, no. Okay. What about the others? Okay, so Deepak has said yes. I think most of the others are saying no. Blockchain is a technology. Bhushan is saying it is part of it. Okay. Aman is saying no. Okay, so yeah, so I guess all of you are no. So all of you are right. Yeah, because blockchain is the technology. Blockchain is the technology. That's right, Aman. Blockchain is the technology, and Bitcoin is the manifestation of the technology. It is the product of that technology. Bitcoin is the product. It's the manifestation. It's the output of that technology. And Blockchain is used all across the world for majorly for healthcare, for financial services, for education. Like we are using it for education. We are using it for real estate. Like we have been into real estate for the last 10 or 11 years. And in UK, we sell properties using tokenizing properties on the blockchain, right? We are based in the UK, and we also teach students all across the world. We have maximum students in India and in UK, and then followed by Australia and the US. So we teach them, we help clients to use the blockchain technology. किसी ने अपना cryptocurrency निकालना है, किसी ने अपना exchange बनाना है, किसी ने अपना portfolio manage करना है. So we provide all those services. But our main, you can say, you would say the जहाँ में सबसे ज़्यादा satisfaction मिलता है, it comes in education, because we have taught more than 9,000 students now, and this I'm talking only about India, besides other countries which I just mentioned. So that is the maximum, that's the maximum satisfaction we get, and we've seen students doing a lot of good things on blockchain. Like even now, the Dubai Crypto Expo is going on. We have 3 students who are our students. Now they're launching their own crypto exchange, and today they are participating in the Dubai Crypto Expo for the last couple of days. Then a few days back, somebody had launched their own crypto game, and they were promoting it in Singapore. So across the world, we're happy to see that our students are actually working on blockchain technology. They're working on gaming technology. They are launching their own cryptocurrency and doing amazing things. So anyway, what I want to say is that blockchain can be used for healthcare. It can be used for financial services. It can be used for real estate. Like we tokenize properties in Dubai, we tokenize properties in Thailand, and we also tokenize properties in India selectively. Then in countries like Estonia, countries like Switzerland, it is used for voting. Elections may, you can basically do voting, right? So that's what basically blockchain is being done. Blockchain is used for various purposes, which you can see. Blockchain healthcare में use होता है, data security में use होता है, फाइनेंशियल सर्विसेज में यूज होता है, एजुकेशन में हम लोग उसको यूज करते हैं, वोटिंग में और रियल एस्टेट में भी यूज होता है. और रियल एस्टेट में जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, हम लोग दुबई में, थाईलैंड में और इंडिया में जो प्रॉपर्टीज हैं, सिलेक्टेड प्रॉपर्टीज हैं, उनको ब्लॉकचेन में टोकनाइज करके वी सेलेक्ट थ्रू आवर नेटवर्क अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड, राइट? सो दैट्स द यूज ऑफ ब्लॉकचेन. एंड crypto is not just investment. Crypto is about NFTs, metaverse, smart contracts. ये सब चीजें जो है आपको अगेन माधव भी बता रहे थे. Web 3.0 is not just cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is a product. वो एक reward है. It's a reward that is shared by the members of the community, right? It is metaverse. Metaverse, a virtual world. Like suppose you are in UK and you want to visit Shirdi Sai Baba Mandir. So you can visit the virtual version and you can use cryptocurrency to make your donation. So these are the kind of projects which we also work upon, creating metaverse versions through our tech partners. So that's what metaverse is, a virtual reality. You can do shopping on virtual reality. आपका shopping mall है अपना, तो उस shopping mall को आप virtual version में using artificial intelligence, using artificial intelligence, you can actually create that into a different product altogether. You can become an avatar. You can become an avatar and participate and go in an art gallery. That is what metaverse is all about. Then smart contracts are contracts which are self-executing, non-fungible tokens. Tokens जहाँ पे आपकी ownership है. So crypto is not just investment. Crypto is bigger than that. When you are investing into cryptocurrency, there are 3 things which are very important. When you're investing into cryptocurrency, there are 3 things which are very important. And if you are putting your money in cryptocurrency without understanding, यदि आप cryptocurrency में invest कर रहे हो बिना समझे कि आप किस में invest कर रहे हो, तो what are you doing? You are gambling. If you're investing into something which you don't understand, you are gambling. If you want to invest into something, you must understand that. And जैसे हम लोग property में बोलते हैं, there are 3 things for properties. Number 1, you should look at the location. Number 2, location, and number 3, location. यदि आपने कोई प्रॉपर्टी लेनी है तो सबसे पहले, सबसे दूसरे और तीसरे नंबर पे इट इज लोकेशन. सिमिलरली आपने क्रिप्टोकरेंसी में इन्वेस्ट करना है, देयर सेम 3 थिंग्स. नंबर 1 इज यूटिलिटी, नंबर 2 इज यूटिलिटी, एंड नंबर 3 इज आल्सो यूटिलिटी. यूटिलिटी, यूटिलिटी एंड यूटिलिटी. आप जिसमें इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो वो क्रिप्टोकरेंसी का क्या पर्पस है, हाउ इज इट अचीविंग इट्स पर्पस. That is something which is very, very important. If you're not doing that, then you are only doing it because your friend said, some ABC said, and something like that. Somebody else said. That is not how cryptocurrency works. You must understand where you're investing, and not only cryptocurrency, talk about blockchain, talk about Web 3.0. Morgan Stanley. Morgan Stanley is one of the world's leading financial institutions. It's based in US. It's one of the biggest financial institution in the US as well as across the world. Morgan Stanley not last year, couple of years, they said crypto is not a viable investment. कुछ साल पहले Goldman Sachs ने कहा crypto is not a viable investment. Today they're saying Goldman Sachs is offering first Bitcoin backed loan. All these players, Citibank, Wells Fargo, HSBC, right? They were once against cryptocurrency, they were against blockchain, they were against Web 3.0, but today they are investing into blockchain. पिछले 6 महीने में जहां वर्ड अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट के थ्रू गुजर रहा है, इन्होंने मैक्सिमम लोगों को रिक्रूट किया. They are recruiting people from blockchain. They are recruiting people from Web 3.0 technologies. They are recruiting people from artificial intelligence. They are recruiting people from Internet of Things. This is how things and times are changing. And I'm sure you must have heard of BlackRock, Google, Samsung, PayPal, Microsoft. They are investing into blockchain companies, right? Samsung is launching its own crypto exchange next year. वो अपना own digital asset exchange next year launch kara. They've just applied it to the South Korean authorities, right? Then PayPal is very active. If you want to make payments using cryptocurrency, you can make payments using PayPal. So these companies are digging deeper. Maybe some of you might have heard of DBS Bank. DBS Bank is Singapore's #1 bank, one of the top technology banks in Asia. They are tying up with Sandbox. What is Sandbox? Amazon also. Thank you so much, Mother, for that. Sandbox also. What is Sandbox? I think we have Amazon on this. Okay, Amazon is not over here. I think I have another list. I think we have Amazon on that. Yeah, Sandbox is into metaverse. Metaverse क्या है? Virtual reality है. TBS is tying up with Sandbox for investing maximum money into the metaverse technology. और DBS Bank भी अपना crypto exchange लेके आ रहा है. They are applying in Singapore and they are bringing their own exchange. It's a big bank. It's a very technology friendly bank. They have branches in London also, and they have branches in India also. I think Delhi also has a branch. Many cities in India also, they have a branch of DBS. So what I want to say is that companies, institutions, they are investing into cryptocurrency. They are investing into blockchain. They are investing into Web 3.0. They're recognizing the opportunities. They're recognizing the opportunities. What cryptocurrency can do. And what is cryptocurrency? 2 words. One is crypto and the other is currency. Crypto and currency. Crypto stands for cryptography. Currency stands for you're using cryptocurrency as for a certain purpose, right? Now, before I come to more on cryptocurrency, even recently, Robert Kiyosaki, this is his statement. It's not enough to want to get into crypto. Now is the time you need to get into crypto. Now, yeah, I think this is hardly 10 days back. Now is the time you need to get into crypto before the biggest economic crash in history. Right now, what's happening? Right now, पूरी दुनिया में सभी currencies का बुरा हाल है. सिर्फ एक ही currency है जो आगे भाग रही है. There's only one currency. Which currency is that? I'm sure we all know which currency I'm talking about. There's only one currency which is getting stronger every day. Which currency is that? The USD. बाकी सब currencies का ban बच चुके हैं, right? I mean, they've fallen like anything. I think even the dollar against the INR is I think around 86 rupees or something like that. 84, 85 rupees is some iska rate chal raha hai. So why is this happening? Because of factors which are in favor of the US, such as the Russia-Ukraine war. Who is benefiting maximum from that war? Not Russia, not Ukraine, it's the US. The supply crisis, oil crisis. All these factors are benefiting only one country, and that is the United States of America. Their currency is getting stronger, and that's why all the other financial markets, they're getting weaker. But somehow, somewhere, this dollar slide will stop. And when this dollar slide will stop, when this dollar will start depreciating, the other currencies, including cryptocurrencies, including the financial markets, they'll go up. And that's exactly what Robert Kiyosaki is saying. Before the biggest economic crash, before the dollar goes down, before that crash happens, it's a time to understand, to invest into cryptocurrency. Because cryptocurrency is that thing which right now might be in red. But ये रेड को ग्रीन बनने का टाइम आ चुका है. Cryptocurrency right now, including the stock market, including the commodity market, everything is in red. But इस रेड का ग्रीन आने का टाइम आने वाला है, because DXY, which is the dollar index, the dollar index will not continue rising. Eventually, like every other asset, it will also come down. This is the right time to enter the market. But for that, you need to understand what is cryptocurrency. And cryptocurrency, like I mentioned, there are 2 words. Crypto, which is cryptography, and currency is you're using cryptocurrency as a medium of exchange. Like if you're in UK, you go to Marks and Spencer, you go to Sainsbury, you can buy vouchers, you can get crypto back. आप Sainsbury में shopping कर रहे हो, तो आपको cash back की जगह आपको Bitcoin back मिल सकता है. I mean, that's your savings. In US, if you go to Walmart, in Thailand, you go to 911. In Australia, you go to Woolworth. Similarly, 911 in Japan. These are some of the stores, including food houses, including food fast food joints like McDonald's, KFC, where you can get crypto back instead of getting cash back. So you're using cryptocurrency as a medium of exchange. आप cryptocurrency को payment की तरह use करो. That's why the word currency comes when we use the word cryptocurrency. Or there are two kinds of currencies जब हम crypto की बात करते हैं. One is fiat currency and the other is cryptocurrency. Fiat currency is like the dollar, the pound, the Japanese yen, the euro, which is controlled or regulated by the central bank. Like in India, it's the Reserve Bank of India. In UK, it's the Bank of England. In US, it's the Federal Reserve. In Australia, it's also the Reserve Bank of Australia. Central bank us fiat currency ko control karta. Even now, in fact, now central banks are coming with something called, putting in the chat box, CBDC. What is CBDC? Central bank digital currency. Right? Central bank digital currency is, again, controlled by the central bank. Again, it's controlled by the central bank. So what's happening is the supply of fiat currency is unlimited. The value of money is falling. There was a time when in 5 years, your bank could double your money. एक ऐसे टाइम था जब आपका बैंक आपको 5 साल में पैसे डबल कर देता था. और आज हमें 5 साल में what are the interest rates today? Hardly 5% or 6%. In UK, the interest rates were less than 1%. Now they've increased it because the Bank of England, they have increased the interest rates like other countries also. Otherwise, it was only 0.2% per annum. In Japan, the interest rates are negative. आपका यदि अकाउंट जापान में है, बैंक में है, तो आपको बैंक को पे करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि बैंक आपको वहां का बैंक आपको सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड कर रहा है. Interest rates are falling. In fiat currency, there is no real return. In fiat currency, there is no real return. Why no real return? Because there is something called inflation. There is something called hyperinflation. Today, 60% of the world's economies are suffering from inflation or hyperinflation. 10% to 170% is the inflation rate. What is inflation? Prices are increasing so high that the value of money is going all the way down and down. Hyperinflation, like look in this country. This country can be Venezuela. This country can be Sri Lanka. This country can be Turkey. This country could be an African country. This country could be Mexico. This country could be Panama. Hyperinflation. पैसे की वैल्यू इतनी डाउन हो गई है कि उस पैसे का उस करेंसी की कोई वैल्यू ही नहीं है. So what's the substitute? If your own currency is not working well, what do you do that? One option is that you make gold as a payment mechanism. आप gold को payment mechanism करो so that you get real returns. Fiat currency like INR, pound, उनका कोई real return नहीं है. If your FD is giving you 5% return, and if inflation is 9%, I repeat, if your FD is giving you 5% or 6% and inflation is 9%, what is the real return you're getting from your FD? Anybody? -3, -4%. That's right, Santosh. Very well done. Aditya, -4. Awesome. And if you're putting your money into gold, you know, gold ki baat karun, gold is giving, sorry about that. Gold is giving a return of 9%. If gold is giving 9% return, inflation is also 9%. What is the return which you're getting from, what is the real return which you're getting from gold? 0%. That's right, Tej. You're getting 0% return. Okay, he said Hindi, I'm sorry. यदि आपके पास इन्फ्लेशन में आपका रिटर्न, जो इन्फ्लेशन का जो रेट है, सॉरी, यदि वो 9% है, 9% है, और यदि गोल्ड भी आपको 9% रिटर्न दे रहा है, तो इट इज 0. You're getting 0 returns. The solution is that we invest into assets that give positive real returns. The solution is that we create a portfolio, we invest into assets that give positive real returns. Otherwise, we are not earning anything. We're actually losing money. And some asset could be like real estate. Maybe you could find a property, something somewhere attractive, maybe in India, outside India, which is giving more return than 9%. Or you're getting rental more than 9%. That's one solution. Second solution is you can invest in the stock market like Apple, Tesla. Amazon in the last 10 years has given 1000% return, right? Microsoft, 1000% return. If I even talk about Reliance, Reliance has given more than 600% return in the last couple of years. So invest into stocks, invest into mutual funds, invest into assets which give more return than inflation. Invest into Bitcoin. Bitcoin last 10 years has given 569,000%. 569,000% return in the last 10 years. And if I just want to compare with stocks with cryptos, if I compare with Reliance, if you invested in Reliance in 2015, when the price of Reliance was 438 rupees, today it's 2,535 rupees, your 1 lakh would have been almost 6 lakh rupees, 6 times growth. But had you invested into Bitcoin even in 2015, When the price of Bitcoin was 18,000 rupees, today Bitcoin is 18 lakhs. Your 1 lakh would have become 1 crore rupees, right? This scope, this potential, these returns can only be possible in cryptocurrencies. So I'm not saying put all your money into cryptocurrency. I'm saying diversify. Buy, enter in this field of cryptocurrency. यदि आप अभी तक cryptocurrency में नहीं enter किया, it's all right, no worries. You can be slow, but please don't be out of the race. It's okay to be slow, but you should not be out of the race. It's about time that you understand how cryptocurrency is, what cryptocurrency. If I talk about Bitcoin, Bitcoin started way back in 2009. Bitcoin has a maximum supply of 21 million. Out of 21 million, already 19 million has been issued. One of the main reason why Bitcoin has increased so much, उसका supply fixed है. Unlike fiat currency, Indian rupee का supply unlimited है. जितना मर्जी नोट RBI छाप सकता है. Pound का, dollar का, it's unlimited. But when I talk about crypto assets like Bitcoin, crypto assets like Polygon, crypto assets like Cardano, they have a fixed supply. और ये सप्लाई सिर्फ कम होगा, not कम नहीं होगा, but demand सिर्फ बढ़ेगा और ये सप्लाई खत्म हो जाएगा. जैसे 90% Bitcoin is already in the market. Then there are cryptos which are known as deflationary cryptos. I'll Shweta, if you're there, you can put in the chat box. Deflationary cryptos. What are deflationary cryptos? Deflationary cryptos are those whose supply is getting reduced on a regular basis. Deflationary cryptos are those whose supply is getting reduced on a regular basis. That's known as burning. What is burning? Burning is reducing permanently those coins from circulation. Burning is reducing permanently those coins from circulation. So you please tell me, if the supply is either fixed, the supply fixed है या supply reduce हो रहा है, और यदि demand बढ़ रहा है, adoption increase हो रहा है, what will happen to the long term the value of that asset? If the supply is fixed or it is deflationary, what will happen to the value of that asset in the long term? Will it increase, decrease, or stay stable? What do you think? It will increase. That's very well said, Mr. Chandrasekhar. As Arish also, increase. That's right. So most of you understand. It's all about demand and supply. Cryptocurrency जैसे stock market होता है. Cryptocurrency जैसे दुनिया में कोई भी commodity होती है, सिर्फ demand and supply, उसके अलावा कोई कुछ नहीं होता. उसके अलावा यदि कोई आपको कुछ और चीज समझाता है तो वो आपको एक scheme बता रहा है, cryptocurrency नहीं बता रहा. Right? Cryptocurrency is not a scheme. यदि हम cryptocurrency में invest करते हैं तो हमें सिर्फ demand and supply देखना है कि demand कहाँ से आएगा, supply कहाँ से आएगा. इन factors के हिसाब से जैसे हम stock market में करते हैं, the same thing. यदि मैं technically बात करूं, demand is the support, supply is the resistance. The same thing applies in cryptocurrency. If you're able to understand support and resistance, if you're able to understand demand and supply, then believe me, your journey has already begun into cryptocurrency. हमें supply देखना है कि supply cryptocurrency में fixed है या deflationary है. And if I talk about Bitcoin, Bitcoin is something that started way back in 2009. Satoshi Nakamoto, anonymous person, no one knew who he was. He introduced the blockchain. Blockchain का जो block 0 होता है, block 1, block 2, block 3, उन्होंने block 0 को बनाया. Block 0 क्या है? उस block 0 से पहले कोई block नहीं है. This was created on 3rd of January 2009. और block 0 को क्या बोलते हैं? Anybody except Madhav? Anybody else? Block 0, what is the other name for block 0? I think Madhav must be knowing the answer. Block 0 को क्या बोलते हैं? Shweta, please note down those who are getting the answers correct, if you don't mind. Genesis block. That's right. The answer is Genesis block. So well done, Mr. Bhushan. Mr. Madhav, did you know the answer also? I guess. Okay, yeah. So block 0 is the Genesis block. इससे पहले कोई block नहीं है, right? And these blocks are linked together. And that's how blockchain started, and that's how Bitcoin was born on 3rd of January 2009. So Genesis block is the correct answer. Well done, Mr. Bhushan. So that's what blockchain is, and that's how it all started. And what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a peer-to-peer online currency. Peer-to-peer means people don't know each other. जैसे आज we have 150 people, लेकिन हम एक दूसरे को जानते नहीं हैं. But we are still part of this session. Peer-to-peer means people are not knowing each other, but they are validating those transactions. उन transactions को verify कर रहे हैं, जैसे आपने अपने वीडियो में देखा. And when they are validating those transactions, they are known as miners. Miners कौन से होते हैं? Miners वो लोग होते हैं जो cryptocurrency की mining करते हैं. जैसे gold का mining होता है, gold का physical mining होता है, Bitcoin का digital mining होता है, cryptocurrency का mining होता है. That's why Bitcoin is also known as digital gold. Just like the value of gold is same all across the world, similarly the value of Bitcoin is same all across the world. आप दुनिया में कहीं भी हो, Bitcoin की value आपको same मिलेगी. It will not be different no matter wherever you are in this world. You can divide gold into small parts. Similarly, you can divide Bitcoin into 8 decimal parts. बिटकॉइन को यदि आप सपोज बिटकॉइन 18 लाख का है तो आप 100 रुपीज का भी बिटकॉइन ले सकते हैं. यू कैन डिवाइड बिटकॉइन इनटू 8 decimal parts. And what is the smallest part known as? Anybody? बिटकॉइन को हम 8 डेसिमल में हम कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं. द स्मॉलेस्ट डेसिमल इज नोन एज, वेल डन चंद्रशेखर जी, सतोशी. Satoshi, why Satoshi? Because after the name of the person, Satoshi Nakamoto. That's why smallest decimal. The smallest decimal is known as Satoshi. Bitcoin and all the other fiat coins, they are fungible, inflation proof. Bitcoin is clearly will give you real returns. Bitcoin is verifiable. It's validated through various transactions, and Bitcoin and gold is scarce. That's why we call Bitcoin as digital gold also, right? But Bitcoin is easier to transport compared to gold, because Bitcoin can be easily transferred from one world to another world. One thing which I love about Bitcoin, चाहे मैं सिंगापुर में हूँ या ऑस्ट्रेलिया में हूँ या इंडिया में कहीं भी हूँ, मैं आसानी से अपने बिटकॉइन को लोकल करेंसी में पेयर टू पेयर या बैंक के थ्रू मैं कन्वर्ट कर सकता हूँ. So it's very easy to transfer and use your cryptocurrency no matter wherever you are in the world. That's the best part about Bitcoin. And across the world now, there are 39,000 ATMs that are accepting cryptocurrency. 39,000 ATMs that are accepting cryptocurrency. Any idea? Very easy question. Which country in the world has the largest number of crypto ATMs? In fact, this country has 30,000 crypto ATMs. Which country is that? दुनिया में कौन सी कंट्री जिसमें सबसे ज्यादा क्रिप्टो एटीएम्स है? Amandeep is saying Dubai. Dubai is not a country. Dubai is a city. But I can say UAE, right? Okay. Madhav is saying US. Deepak is saying Singapore. Singapore is a country also, city also. कोरिया की स्पेलिंग को आपने क्या कर दिया? इट्स के. यूएसए, यूएस, चाइना ना, चाइना में होगा तो चाइना आपको बताएगा भी नहीं. सिंगापुर, मे बी यूएसए, इंडिया. वाओ, टेल मी वेयर यू टू बी फॉर इन इंडिया. मुझे बता दो इंडिया में कहाँ आपने क्रिप्टो एटीएम देखा है? जापान, यूएसए. Okay, the answer is USA. So yeah, the answer is USA. We have Hong Kong, South Korea also. So very good one. Yes, the USA has 30,000 plus ATMs, and yes, I think the other countries also which you have mentioned, like UAE also has, Australia also has, UK also has. So these countries also have, but maximum number of, Russia also has, but maximum number of crypto ATMs are in the US. They are the countries they have. So there are more than 39,000 crypto ATMs at the moment, right? This is the first price of Bitcoin. When Bitcoin was started on 5th of October 2009, $1 was equal to 1,309 Bitcoin. 5 अक्टूबर को $1 was equal to 1,309 Bitcoin, right? It was based on the cost of electricity to produce one Bitcoin. Bitcoin was based on the cost of electricity to produce one Bitcoin. And in 2011, I think, 2011, $1 was equal to one Bitcoin. Today, $1 is equal to 0.000041 Bitcoin, 0.00041 Bitcoin. This is price today. This shows कितना ये ग्रोथ हुआ है. एंड यस, यदि आप में से कोई साइंटिस्ट है और कोई आईटी में कोई अपना कोई टाइम मशीन वगैरह बना रहा है, तो आप ये डेट नोट कर लीजिएगा. गो बैक, इवन इफ यू बाय $100 वर्थ ऑफ बिटकॉइन, यू कैन प्रीटी वेल इमेजिन कि आज उन $100 बिटकॉइन की क्या वैल्यू हो गई, राइट? दिस इज द डेट व्हिच यू पुट इन योर टाइम मशीन. 5th of October 2009, when $1 was equal to 39 Bitcoin, and today one Bitcoin is equal to almost $19,500. इस समय जो प्राइस है 19,500 और $20,000 के बीच में Bitcoin का प्राइस चल रहा है, right? So Bitcoin is actually gold. If I talk about the adoption rate, last year 880% was the global crypto adoption. 880% global crypto adoption. यदि हम पूरी क्रिप्टो मार्केट की कैपिटल की बात करें, टोटल वैल्यू बात करें, यदि हम 3 छोटी कंट्रीज के जीडीपी को इकट्ठा करते हैं, यदि हम बांग्लादेश, यूएई, पाकिस्तान के जीडीपी को इकट्ठा करते हैं, तो उससे ज्यादा क्रिप्टो मार्केट का वैल्यू है. It's more than the GDP stand for gross domestic product, the total value of goods and services produced in an economy. That is the crypto market value. 880% is a huge number, and still it's a start. Many people, they ask me, I mean, like, we're into crypto for almost 8 years now. Have you missed the boat? I said that yes, you have missed the boat. You have missed the boat. The boat has transformed into a ship. Don't miss the ship now. The boat has transformed into a ship. Don't miss the ship now. And it's all right to be slow. It's all right to be slow, but don't be out of the race. Make things happen. Make things happen. Become part of cryptocurrency. Understand how cryptocurrency works. That is something which is very, very important. In India, more than 2 crore people are into Bitcoin, into cryptocurrency, sorry. 2 crore people are into cryptocurrency. Internationally, European Union is working on crypto regulations. They're working on something called MICA, which is, I call it MiCA. MiCA stands for Market in Crypto Assets. 2 days back only, the European Parliament has approved the first phase of the MiCA regulations, just 2 days back. So they're working on regulation. The European Union, I think there are 29 countries. These countries are working together how crypto can be better regulated. If I talk about UK, where we are based in UK, they are making crypto as a hub. The current Prime Minister in UK, Liz Truss, she's a very crypto-friendly Prime Minister. She's in favor of cryptocurrency. She wants to make Britain as a crypto hub with investor protection, right? If I talk about internationally, more countries, Australia is working on crypto regulations like nowhere else in the world. Then Dubai, in Asia, Singapore, South Korea, Japan. These are the top countries in Asia which are making cryptocurrency as a part of their life. Japan में in Tokyo, whether you're using Japanese yen or Bitcoin, it's the same thing. Japan treats Bitcoin like real estate. यदि हम वहाँ पे जो classification देखेंगे Bitcoin का जापान में, Japan treats Bitcoin like real estate. Similarly, USA also. US treats cryptocurrency like real estate. जो taxation का treatment होता है USA में, is treated like real estate. In Canada, they treat cryptocurrency as a security. In UK, they treat cryptocurrency as a commodity. Singapore also treats cryptocurrency as a commodity. So these countries, they figured it out कि हमें cryptocurrency को कैसे regulate करना है, कैसे उसको classify करना है, कैसे उसको tax करना है. India just started. Like Dubai, there are more than 1,000 companies into metaverse which are into Dubai. Even as I'm talking right now, आज I think तीसरा crypto expo है जो दुबई में इस साल हो रहा है. There were 2 crypto expos. I was in March, which happened. There was a blockchain week in March when I was also there in Dubai. Today is the 3rd crypto expo happening in Dubai. So Dubai is making inroads into cryptocurrency. Malaysia is working on regulating cryptocurrency. These countries, in fact, I want to talk about Korea. South Korea में अभी जो president बने हैं, his name is Yol or something, Mr. Yol, D-O-L, Diol. उन्होंने elections इस बेस पे जीता कि जब मैं cryptocurrency को, मतलब जब मैं president बन जाऊंगा, sorry, जब मैं president बन जाऊंगा, तो मैं cryptocurrency में कोई भी 5 साल तक कोई taxation नहीं लगाऊंगा. And I will make life easier. I will reduce the regulations. I will make regulations more easier if you're investing into cryptocurrency. And he exactly did that. Till 2024, not 5 years, till 2024, there is no taxation on cryptocurrency in South Korea. Countries like Thailand, we do properties in Thailand. Thailand, the taxation was 30%. Today it is 15%. Countries like Germany, first year now there is no taxation. Earlier, the taxation was as high as 40%. In Japan, the taxation is 55%, but Japan भी 55% से 30% अपना tax को कम कर रहा है. What I want to say is India is just started. India ने यदि अभी 30% tax लगाया है, धीरे-धीरे इंडिया अभी अपना taxes को कम करेगा, because it's just a start. Starting में regulation चुभता है, जैसे GST पहली बार जब इंडिया में आज से 5 साल पहले आया था, when GST was introduced 5 years back, it hurt. I mean, it was tough. People don't understand what's going on. People got confused. Eventually, the GST became more transparent. The government made some changes. We made some changes in our behavior. And now we find it part of our life. We part of our business. We part of our culture. We understand how it basically works. The same thing with crypto. आज कुछ लोगों का regulation tough लगता है. 30% taxation हम कैसे देंगे? These things is just a starting. And if I talk about that, if I talk about internationally also, US and UK, they are collaborating on regulation. And in India, the the finance minister, she is calling for global crypto regulations. Because no single country can ban or regulate cryptocurrency. And most countries, जो मैंने आपको भी दिखाई हैं, they are talking about regulating and only regulating. So if the world is going to regulate, India is also going to regulate. There will be only a few countries. वो मुझे लगता है वो countries जो हैं वो ban को हटा देंगे. There are 2 or 3 countries like Egypt is there. Israel is not Egypt. Israel is there. China is there. There's some countries which are banned. But most of these countries also, they will also, I think, remove the ban very soon. The biggest countries in the world, the advanced countries in the world, they are only talking about regulation and they're working only and only on regulating cryptocurrencies. That is something which we need to understand, right? And if I talk about in India also, last couple of days, again, ये news जो है, ये 7th October का है, cryptocurrency trading user increases in India on stable Bitcoin. Right now, the price of Bitcoin is stable between 19,000, 20,000 के बीच में ये जा रहा है, काफी टाइम से इसके बीच में जा रहा है. So people are finding it stable. I'm not saying it's stable है या नहीं, that's a different question altogether. But cryptocurrency new signups, they are increasing in India because people are understanding that this can be the next thing which is going to grow now in this market, right? That's what's happening in India also. And the global crypto ATM market is expected to touch 472 million by 2027. 472 million by 2027 is what the global crypto market is expected to hit. So now I'll play a video, and this video will show you how crypto can become part of our life in the future. So just watch this video. Upper top right mein, there will be some timestamps. So please follow those timestamps.
Get on the ark! Everyone on the ark now!
I think we should get on the ark.
I agree. I think we should get on the ark also.
I'm cold, I'm wet, I'm going home.
Right, so hope you found this useful. And before we move on to the second part of today's presentation, I think I'll put up one very easy question, and I'll request Shweta to ask this question.
All right. So I've launched one poll for this question as well. The question is very simple. Try to answer it in the poll itself so that we have your data, considering the masterclass contest is on. So who is the inventor of Bitcoin? You have 4 options here. And if the poll is not visible, try answering it in the chat box, but use the poll only. Okay. The poll will be up for 5 more seconds. And most of you have answered it correctly anyway. So option A is the right answer, and most of you have answered it correctly.
Wonderful. So yeah, that is the correct answer. Satoshi Nakamoto is the person who is anonymous person, but he's the person behind Bitcoin. Now I'll ask you one more question, and this question is very simple now, because I believe I just want to check. हमने अभी तक क्या सीखा? Why do you think you should invest into cryptocurrency? I mean, जो हम लोगों ने अभी तक cover किया है, can I have your reasons? I hope everybody agrees that yes, cryptocurrency एक asset है जहाँ पे आप invest करने का सोच सकते हो. But आप हमें क्यों cryptocurrency में invest करना चाहिए? Can we have just some reasons based on what we have covered so far, and then we'll take it forward. So please put in the chat box, why do you think you should invest into cryptocurrency? I'll request Shweta if you could read out the answers.
All right. So Amandeep is saying decentralized financial freedom, no inflation. Most of them are saying decentralization. It's the future of economy, secure money for real returns. Supply is fixed.
Yeah, Rushikesh is saying independent of the country. Yeah, it doesn't depend on the country, it's borderless. Cryptocurrency, it doesn't have any borders. The future economy, alternative for real currency, secure money, financial freedom, fixed supply, okay, to fight inflation. Wonderful. I think most of you are talking about financial freedom also. So why should we depend upon the banks? I agree with you. Banks क्यों हमें control करें, हमारे पैसे कहाँ हैं, क्या है, क्यों खर्च कर रहे हैं? It's basically making our finance more democratized. It's basically making our finance more democratized rather than being control of our banks. That could be one way of also looking into it, right? Wonderful. So great, good to see. I think most of you are bang on. So that's the first step. Second step is कि हमें cryptocurrency में कैसे invest करना चाहिए. The second step is how to invest. For that, I'll share you a website, and this website is this website which I'm sharing with you is a very important website, especially if you want to learn more about cryptocurrency, and this is coinmarketcap.com. Now on coinmarketcap.com, there are 21,250 cryptos, right? सबसे पहले बिटकॉइन है जिसका डोमिनेंस 39% ऑलमोस्ट 40% है. बिटकॉइन के बाद जो कॉइन्स है उनको बोलते हैं ऑल्ट कॉइन्स. कॉइन्स that have been created after Bitcoin, they are known as altcoins. And number one altcoin is Ethereum. जिसका डोमिनेंस 17% है, यानी कि आउट ऑफ 1 ट्रिलियन 39 plus 17 47% is dominated by Bitcoin and Ethereum. Anyway, the question was हमें cryptocurrency में कैसे invest करना है. For that, go to exchanges over here and click on the exchanges. You must make sure that you open your account in a reputed crypto exchange, especially if you're opening an international crypto exchange. The number one exchange is Binance, and the person, Changpeng Zhao, he is the founder or the owner of Binance Exchange. So please make sure that you open your account in a reputed crypto exchange like Binance, Coin. I'll just show you here only. So Binance, Coinbase, FTX, Kraken, Gate.io, KuCoin, Bitfinex, ये top exchanges हैं. If you're investing into an exchange जो इस list में नहीं है या top 50 में नहीं है, top 100 में नहीं है, then the problem can be liquidity, which I call the lifts. Liquidity मतलब आपका पैसा स्टक हो सकता है, जरूरत पड़ने पे आप पैसा निकाल नहीं पाओगे. You must be able to withdraw your money in maximum 5 minutes. यदि कोई इमरजेंसी होती है और आपको भी अपना क्रिप्टो को वापस INR में या डॉलर में कन्वर्ट करना पड़े, you must be able to withdraw in 5 minutes. If you're not able to do that, then that loses its purpose. Value down होगी, that's a different thing. But liquidity is very, very important. Options, क्या आप वहाँ पे इन्वेस्ट कर सकते हो, क्या आप वहाँ ट्रेड कर सकते हो, क्या फीचर्स हैं, the transaction fees, security. These are the important things which you must look into. And if I talk about in India, the top exchanges in India are Zeppay, Unocoin, CoinSwitch-Kuber, BitBNS, WazirX. These are the top exchanges, especially CoinSwitch-Kuber, CoinDCX, Zeppay, and WazirX. They are the top exchanges in India. And especially for Mr. Madhav over here, most of these exchanges are from Bangalore. Like I said, Bangalore is the crypto capital of India. यदि Bangalore IT में या aerospace में या startups में आगे रहा है, तो crypto में भी वो आगे रहा है. And you can see that most of them, and in fact, we have maximum students in India from Bangalore also. So just a coincidence also. हमारे maximum जो students हैं, they are from Bangalore, and they are actually making things happen at the moment, right? So these are the top exchanges, and I think CoinSwitch-Kuber and CoinDCX, they are unicorns. Last year, they were rated among the top 100 unicorns in India, CoinSwitch-Kuber and CoinDCX, right? So what I want to say is, please invest through a platform, which is a reputed platform, so that your money doesn't get stuck, right? And you must also understand what cryptocurrencies are. Like if you go to this website, there are 21,250 altcoins and Bitcoin. Total जो यहाँ पे जो coins है. If you're invested into cryptocurrencies, you must understand 3 things: utility, utility, and utility. Now, out of these 21,251 cryptos, 12,500 cryptos are totally useless. They are totally baseless. पिछले 6 महीने में, during the recession, during this inflation, during the during whatever happening, Russia-Ukraine war, supply crisis, and all that, they have simply lost their value and they are of no use altogether. Market में filtration हो चुका है. More than 12,500 cryptos out of this list are of no use. If you are investing in cryptocurrency, we must understand the fundamentals. And today in the second half, I'll show you what fundamentals are all about. Now, before coming to the second half, when we talk about the fundamentals of the cryptocurrency, we need to understand what does a cryptocurrency do. I'll give you an example. In South India, there's a very popular coin. That coin is Morris coin. Morris coin, you have to invest 15,000 rupees. Every day, you will get 270 rupees per day, right? But for 300 days, your money is locked. For 300 days, your money is locked, and you have to only get 2 more members. 2 members और लेके आओगे, you'll get 15% referral or commission on those members. Would you want to invest in such a coin? Yes or no? 15,000 आपको invest करना है Morris coin में, right? I think almost 12.5 lakh people have invested in this coin. 15,000 आपको invest करना है, daily आपको 270 rupees मिलेगा. 300 days आपका पैसा block रहेगा, and you have to get 2 more members, and you get 15% commission on that. Would you want to invest in this? Yes or no? If no, why not? I see more no's over here. It sounds like MLM is not bad. I mean, MLM always bad. I mean, why is it bad? I think everybody is saying no only. You are right, because यहाँ पे there's something called money circulation. यहाँ पे पैसा सिर्फ circulate हो रहा है. जिन्होंने इस Morris coin को start किया था, सिर्फ उनके पास पैसा जा रहा है, नीचे उस प्रोडक्ट का कोई प्रोडक्ट नहीं है. There is no use, there is no utility of Morris coin. If you want to see Morris coin in this ranking, let's click on Morris coin MOR. So you can see Morris coin इस लिस्ट में ही नहीं है, राइट? 15 लाख इन्वेस्ट हो चुका, 15 लाख से ज्यादा इन्वेस्ट हो चुका है, लोगों ने इन्वेस्टमेंट किया है, राइट? 15 लाख लोगों ने ज्यादा इन्वेस्ट किया है, सॉरी 12.5 लाख में 15,000 लोगों ने इन्वेस्ट किया, 15,000 रुपए इन्वेस्ट किया है, बट इन दिस लिस्ट इट्स नॉट देयर, राइट? This coin, the people behind this coin, now they are behind bars. जिन लोगों ने इस coin को निकाला था, आज वो behind bars हैं. So what I want to say is that please stay away from schemes. Cryptocurrency is not a scheme. It is simply demand and supply, just like stock market. Beware of such, multi-level marketing schemes. यदि आप एमवे कर रहे हो, ऑरिफ्लेम कर रहे हो, कोई हेल्थ प्रोडक्ट कर रहे हो, कोई बात नहीं, वो एक प्रोडक्ट है, वो प्रोडक्ट नजर आता है, महंगा होगा लेकिन अच्छा प्रोडक्ट हो सकता है, बट यहाँ पे कोई प्रोडक्ट नहीं, यहाँ पे सिर्फ मनी घूम रहा है. Only the money is getting circulated. That is something which you need to understand. You must understand use of that currency. There is something called, I'll give you an example. Okay, now there are 3 generations of cryptos. Generation 1 is Bitcoin. Let me just show you my presentation once again. 3 generations of cryptos. Bitcoin is generation 1, 10 transactions per second. Generation 2 is altcoins, which is Ethereum. Ethereum, 20 transactions per second. And generation 3 is all these coins: Polkadot, Solana, Avalanche, Near, Atom, and Avalanche. These are the these are the cryptocurrencies which are the 3rd generation cryptos. They can do 1,000 to 50,000 transactions per second, right? 1,000 to 50,000 transactions per second, right? Now, what I want to show you is, suppose I look at Solana over here. Solana is number 9 ranked. Here you can see the white paper. Morris coin का कोई white paper नहीं था, उसका कोई website नहीं था. Here I can go to the website. I can check out the white paper. The white paper shows you 5 things. Number 1, it shows the purpose of that coin. Number 2, it shows how it achieves the purpose. Number 3, it shows the technology behind that coin. Number 4, it shows the team behind that coin. And number 5, it shows the road map of that coin. So if you're investing into cryptocurrency, 5 चीजें हमें उसके white paper से या उसके website से पता होना चाहिए. Number 1, the purpose. Number 2, how it achieves the purpose. Number 3, the team. Number 4, the technology. And number 5 is the roadmap of that coin. That you can find out on the website. So we'll do this in more detail in the second half, where I'll tell you cakes khane wale nahi, a framework by which you can identify cryptos. We're going to do in the second half. Before that, I want to show you something more on generation 1, generation 2, generation 3 cryptos. Generation 1 can do 10 transactions per second. Like Bitcoin can do 10 transactions per second. But Bitcoin is still known as digital gold. The reason is, if you go to a website called bitcointreasuries.org, you will find there are companies, countries, ETFs which are investing into Bitcoin, like MicroStrategy, 130,000 Bitcoin. MicroStrategy, Galaxy, 40,000 Bitcoin. Companies which are owning Bitcoin. और MicroStrategy ने पीछे जब Bitcoin का value down हुआ था, इन्होंने Bitcoin और buy कर लिया, right? And then there are countries which are having Bitcoin officially. Any idea which is the number 1 country having maximum number of Bitcoin officially? Which country in the world has the largest number of Bitcoin? China. China के पास होगा तो बताएगा भी नहीं हमें. China is a very chupar country. It's very secretive. Again, US we are having, so we have a lot of fans from US. Japan also we have. Chandrasekhar ji is saying Ukraine. Okay, we'll find out the answer now. The correct answer is, let's click on the country, Ukraine. Ukraine has 46,000 Bitcoin, and then followed by El Salvador, Finland, and Georgia. So this itself shows that how Bitcoin is actually helping Ukraine in a way. In a way, Bitcoin is also helping Ukraine. Then there are ETFs. ETFs are like mutual funds. Like Grayscale has 643,000 Bitcoin. जो उनका जो assets under management है, AUM जो है, they have 643,000 Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is generation 1 coin, so Bitcoin हमेशा रहेगा. Generation 2 is Ethereum. So let's go to the Ethereum website now. Ethereum is used for decentralized applications. I'll talk more about Ethereum in the second half. What does Ethereum do? We'll do that in the second half. Now, Ethereum is the number one layer 1 solution. What is the layer 1 solution? We have layer 0, layer 1, layer 2. Layer 0 stands for blockchain itself. Layer 0 means blockchain itself. Layer 1 cryptos are these which you see in the screen right now. These are the layer 1 cryptos. Layer 1 cryptos are those which have their own blockchain. When a client approaches us and says that I want to launch my own coin, जब हमें क्लाइंट ये बोलता है कि मैंने अपना कॉइन लॉन्च करना है, हम उससे पूछते हैं कि आपको कॉइन लॉन्च करना है या टोकन लॉन्च करना है. Do you want to launch a cryptocurrency or a coin or a token? Cryptocurrency or coin means the same thing. A cryptocurrency has its own blockchain. Cryptocurrency का अपना blockchain होता है, token का अपना blockchain नहीं होता. Token is created on another cryptocurrency. A token is created on another cryptocurrency. That is what basically is the difference between a cryptocurrency and a token. Token is created for a specific purpose. Cryptocurrency has its own proprietary blockchain. So obviously, creating your own cryptocurrency is much more expensive compared to basically if you're creating a token. Token का अपना blockchain होता है, लेकिन token में कोई ना कोई purpose हो सकता है. It could be metaverse, it could be non-fungible tokens, it could be Web 3.0, it could be charity, it could be a lot of purposes. So that's the difference between cryptocurrency and a token. Layers on layer 2 cryptos वो होते हैं जो layer 1 cryptos की speed और transaction cost को कम करते हैं, speed को बढ़ाते हैं, transaction cost को reduce करते हैं, which the word which we use is scalability. Scalability. What is scalability? Scalability is the number of transactions per second and the cost of transactions per second. So one popular example of layer 2 is, I was not maximizing the slide because I want to use the internet, so sorry about that. Polygon.technology. So if you go to Polygon.technology, it basically helps to bring the word to Ethereum. Ethereum layer 1 solution है, Polygon layer 2 solution है, और ये Ethereum के speed को बढ़ाता है. It makes Ethereum more scalable. It makes Ethereum more compatible. It makes Ethereum more secure, more friendlier developer experience. What does Polygon do? It's a layer 2 solution. And here are the key numbers: number of applications, decentralized applications, number of users, number of daily transactions, and these are the people behind Polygon or Matic. Jayanti Khanani, Sandeep Nelwal, Nagarjan. They are from India only. They're from Gujarat and Maharashtra respectively. They have made India proud because Polygon or Matic is a blue chip crypto. Does anybody know what is a blue chip share? Anybody? What is a blue chip share? In the chat box, if you want to put, what is a blue chip share? Premium, okay. Low risk, you can say high market cap. That's very well done, Vansh. High market cap, 5 crore market cap, Fortune 100, large cap. So that's right. Similarly, Polygon or Matic is also a blue chip cryptocurrency. It's done very well. It's a layer 2 solution. One more layer 2 solution which has actually caught my attention is Optimism. Optimism.io. तो उनका crypto है OP. Optimism is a low cost, lightning fast Ethereum L2. What is L2? Layer 2 blockchain, and the same thing, it wants to make Ethereum faster, more stable, more scalable. Why Ethereum? Because Ethereum is the most used cryptocurrency in the world. दुनिया में सबसे ज़्यादा जो cryptocurrency use है, that usable cryptocurrency is Ethereum, right? So that itself shows the scope and the potential. I'll talk more about these coins, scope and potential when I cover in the second half. Before that, I want to ask you one more thing. Let me just maximize it now. I'll quickly revise what we have covered so far so that we are in sync with what you're doing today. So what we covered just now, we covered the 3 generations of cryptos. Number 1, Bitcoin, 10 transactions per second. Then Ethereum, 20 transactions per second. But Ethereum का जो speed है वो बढ़ गया है. Ethereum is moving on to Ethereum 2.0. And Ethereum 2.0 will help Ethereum to do 100,000 transactions per second. 20 transactions से जब Ethereum 2.0 100% पूरा implement हो जाएगा, Ethereum will be able to do 100,000 transactions per second. Then the 3rd generation cryptos. like these are one, they can do 1,000, 50,000 transactions per second. Solana can do 50,000 transactions per second, and the person behind Solana is Anatoly Yakovenko. He's the person behind Solana. Sandeep Nilwal, which project is he behind? Look in the chat box, please. Sandeep Nilwal, कौन से project, which project is he responsible for? Very well done, Maruf. Matic, Polygon, Vivek, superb. Great. So Polygon, the person behind them is Sandeep Nilwal. Why I'm mentioning these names? हम यदि शेयर मार्केट में इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, सपोज आप टीसीएस में इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो, why you investing into TCS? Anybody? If you invest in TCS, is one of the crowned blue chip companies from India last 10 years. In UK also, they have done so many projects with the underground railways over here. They're doing so many projects. They have huge offices in. I know so many friends who are working with TCS in UK and US also. TCS. Why invest into TCS? Tata. That's right. The person, the people behind the stock, right? Blue chip company. The people behind plays a major role. Unka kya background hai? And these are the people. We need to check it out. I'll show you in the second half कि कैसे हम इनका background check कर सकते हैं. So we'll do that in the second half. Okay, so now I'll ask you one question. Right now, the value of Matic coin is 82 cents. What was the price of Matic last year on 1st of January 2021? Chat box, just guess. अभी 82 cents इसका प्राइस है. डॉलर्स में आपको बताना है कि जनवरी 2021 में Matic का क्या प्राइस था. Let's have it in the chat box, please. Amandeep, you are right. Just in Tata, well done. $3.0002. In dollars, please. Biswajit, not in rupees, please. In dollars, $3. मतलब गिर गया. So according to Madhav, it has fallen. What was the price of Matic on 1st of January 2021? $1. Okay, $3. 2.2. So the correct answer, Shweta will guess. I'm revealing the answer now. 0.0002. Again, we have. So Rameshwar is saying Rameshwar is saying 0.4 times 02, and Chandrasekhar is saying 0.0002. Okay, Shweta, this is the answer. The answer is 0.019. So who's got the right answer? Anybody close?
Okay.
I don't think so, right? No, Manch is now saying 0.019. Sorry, you're too late. Okay, so you can see Polygon has grown by 4,215% return, 0.019 to 0.82. Now I'll show you one more thing. The highest price of Polygon has been $2.92. आप मुझे ये बताइए, आज मार्केट थोड़ा स्ट्रगल कर रही है, आज मार्केट थोड़ा बेरिश है, रशिया यूक्रेन वॉर, ऑल दोस थिंग्स पूरी दुनिया में इफेक्ट है. डू यू थिंक कैन पॉलीगन नॉट कम बैक टू नॉट इन 2.12? क्या 0.82 से क्या $2 तक पॉलीगन हो सकता है? नहीं हो सकता. मैंने आपको उसके बारे में बताया. आई टोल्ड अबाउट द लेयर 2 सॉल्यूशन, आई टॉल्ड अबाउट द पीपल, आई टोल्ड अबाउट ऑल द टेक्नोलॉजी इट्स वर्किंग अपॉन. डू यू थिंक right now from 0.82 can it at least double from here in 1 year? What do you think? Yes or no? What are your views on that? Adish is saying yes. Well, we have Madhav is saying can go to $20. Maybe. Visudev is saying no. Chances are less possible. So what I want to say is that जब हम लोग इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, ट्रेड कर रहे हैं, किसी भी कर रहे हैं, गारंटी किसी चीज की नहीं होती. इट्स ऑल अबाउट पॉसिबिलिटीज. कितना ज्यादा प्रोबेबिलिटी है उसका बढ़ने का, राइट? So what I want to say is Matic is a blue chip crypto. Abhi bhi it has increased by 4,215%. When the market will recover, when the market scenario or the ecosystem basically changes, it can increase much more. I'm going to show you one more thing, and this is last year. Last year, 85% of the top coins doubled in value. 85%. एक साल में double हुए. 141. They increased by 500. Massive top 222 points. Top 222 points. 141 increased by 500%. 74 increased by 1,000%, and 15 increased by 5,000%. This is a growth that happened only and only in last year, right? So this kind of scope potential is possible. If you look at the investment of major coins, Polygon, these are the major venture capital companies. They have invested into Polygon $450 million. Near $350 million. ये सब वेंचर कैपिटल कंपनीज हैं जो पूरी दुनिया में क्रिप्टो नॉन क्रिप्टो प्रोजेक्ट्स में इन्वेस्ट करती हैं। उन सोलाना दे हैव इन्वेस्टेड 340 मिलियन। ऑप्टिमिज्म की मैंने आपको अभी बात करी, ऑप्टिमिज्म में एंडरसन हॉरिस व्हिच इज वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट मेटावर्स इन्वेस्टर्स इन द वर्ल्ड, दे हैव इन्वेस्टेड $150 मिलियन इन द ऑप्टिमिज्म प्रोजेक्ट। इन्होंने अभी इन्वेस्ट किया और आई थिंक इनका पैसा ऑलमोस्ट बीन डबल्ड ऑलरेडी। बिकॉज जब इन्होंने इन्वेस्ट किया था तो ऑप्टिमिज्म की वैल्यू 10 सेंट से भी नीचे थी, 10 सेंट से भी नीचे थी, और आज इस समय 85-90 सेंट्स के आसपास चल रही है। So these are the big players which are investing into blockchain. Venture capital funding for crypto is strong despite a bear market. It's only getting stronger. And Changpeng Zhao, the person behind Binance, he says bull market is a lot of noise. Strong projects, they shine in bear markets. यदि आपने इन्वेस्टमेंट करना है तो you should always invest in the bear market. Then grow as the market becomes bullish, as there is more euphoria in the market, as the market matures in the long run. If you want to start your investment, if you want to pick your right crypto, if you want to build your crypto portfolio, this is the time to invest. Fidelity, one of the world's biggest investment players, with Bitcoin 401,000, they have the retirement plan which is into Bitcoin. Then I've mentioned all these names: Alphabet, BlackRock, Morgan Stanley. Madhav was also talking about Amazon. All these companies, LG also, they are working in this field. They are understanding the future, the potential of cryptocurrency. Citibank is the world's largest cryptocurrency custodian. Custodian, जैसे हम locker facility avail करते हैं बैंक में, similarly Citibank is one of the world's largest custodians of Bitcoin. These are all things which are happening in the crypto. So invest you must, money you will make. Invest you must, money will make, but how to invest the right way? Which are the important things you need to cover? And what are the different ways by which you can make money by cryptocurrency? We're going to cover that in the second half. I'll take a small break, but we have something special coming up for you that Sweta will announce right now, and she'll be sharing with you how further you can dig deep in the world of cryptocurrency. So thank you for having me. I really appreciate that. On Sunday, we have more than 140 people who are still there, and you are attending the session. I hope this session is proving useful for you. Right? Thank you so much once again. Over to you, Sweta.
All right. Thank you, sir. So, Mr. Ankit, we'll come to your doubt. We'll have a Q&A session where you can directly interact with Munish sir and you can ask your doubt, right? So for now, what I'm doing is that I'm launching one poll. This is the NPS poll. How are you liking the whole session? You can rate us on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being you're most likely to even recommend this masterclass to your friends, family, and your colleague who has interest in cryptocurrency and would want to, take a first step in learning and at least knowing how does cryptocurrency work before investing into it, right? So please fill out this form. Do fill out this poll because it keeps us motivated. It keeps Munish and the whole university, the future university, motivated to come with such workshops, such masterclass where we pass on the right information, right knowledge to the students who genuinely want to learn about crypto world. Okay, you can fill out the poll now. I just want to know, during the class itself, I was seeing in the chat box, most of you are interested in investing in cryptocurrency, and most of you might have taken a few coins and have invested in those coins, but are willing to know more about it, right? So how many of you would want to take a further step or want to deep dive into cryptocurrency world and want to have right information from the expert Munish sir? How many of you want to take the first step in cryptocurrency with us, with Munish sir? Now that you might as well be aware of the teaching style, whatever हमने अभी तक जितना cover किया है, I hope everyone is understanding, right? Everyone is enjoying the class, and I hope everyone is finding this masterclass useful as well. Whatever we are trying to teach you, it's very simple. It's straight to the point rather than getting into any technicalities or using any jargons. We covered everything from basics, even though the class is not over yet. The second half is the very interesting part of this masterclass, where we are going to cover the fundamental analysis of coin following a Cakeworks framework. Right. So I hope most of you are excited for that part as well, how you can understand which coin to invest, how you can take, how you can read and individually take trades even for investment purposes. Correct. So like sir also mentioned, if you are not aware of what you're doing in the market, it's absolute pure gambling. So why not invest in ourselves, invest in knowledge rather than depending on anybody else, whether it is YouTube channel or your colleague or anything on article, on Google article, right? Why not invest in yourself? Why not have the right knowledge and then jump into the market rather than doing guesswork and blind work? So do fill out this poll. That is the reason we have come up with such curated and dedicated workshop, dedicated boot camp, where we are going to cover everything from the basic to advanced level, where we'll start, like I mentioned, from the very basic. Now I want all your attention and all your focus on the screen, because this is something which is one time opportunity for you all. You can connect with Munish sirs and the Future University team, where we will take responsibility of you, of your portfolio building. Correct. This is the right time to invest in cryptocurrency. This is the right time to get step into crypto world. So so we can move on with the next slide. Like sir mentioned, there are only three kinds of people. One who watch things happen, make things happen, and what happened. I hope nobody would want to fall under the category of last, like what things happened. Even watch things happen. Now that you have taken first step, you're understanding at least, and we'll obviously make things happen by taking slowly and steadily step, right? So this the curriculum of our boot camp, it's very simple. The objective of our boot camp is that we are here to provide you the right information. I understand most of these people out there in the market are making things complex rather than convincing or giving you the right knowledge. They're making it more like a scam, and that is the reason, if you even have interest in getting into crypto world, you're a little skeptical about it, right? Whether it is true, or whether the person who is claiming that he'll double up your capital, just run away from that place. Cryptocurrency, even stock market, is a work of possibility and probability, but you have to do your own research, right? So in the boot camp, we are going to cover the basic of cryptocurrency. हम basic से start करेंगे, बिल्कुल A to Z. Then we are going to cover the altcoins. So I hope most of you might be aware, altcoins are alternate coins other than Bitcoin, right? And then हम ये भी पढ़ेंगे how you can secure and store your coin. I hope most of you might be aware, this is a very important thing in crypto world, how you can secure your coin, right? And then we are also going to cover fundamental analysis. This is the curriculum which I'm talking about. I'll come to the calendar as well, day by day, what we are going to cover. So we are going to have special class on storing and securing, how you can secure your coin. In the second half, हम fundamental analysis के बारे में भी पढ़ेंगे, whereas we'll do a deep dive into the boot camp, the fundamental analysis of coin, how you can individually take trade, right? And we are also going to cover the technical analysis, how you can read chart. आप chart को कैसे read कर सकते हैं, how you can take entry and exit, what are the potential coins out there in the market, because there are 1,000 and plus coins, like sir mentioned, right? So where to invest, what is the right time, correct time to invest, we will be covering you. We will be covering all the aspects. हम profitable trading strategies भी पढ़ेंगे, how you can see like we are aware of the fact market could be very volatile sometimes, and you never know when the next pandemic will come, when the next war will come. So you have to prepare yourself in order to survive those market, and use those market as opportunity to make money, have a second source of income. And why not make a career out of it? If once you build confidence, why not make a career out of it? And those people who are already there in the market might agree with me that this is only 20%. 80% is psychology. 80% is psychology. Why we are saying is that because the review which we have taken from our student in the bootcamp is that they feel underconfident. They are fearful in getting into the market. They have the right setup, but they don't practice enough, and they don't have the confidence to survive the bull or bear market, right? So we are going to touch upon the winning psychology. So this is the curriculum of our boot camp. Now the content, the calendar, how हम क्या क्या पढ़ेंगे, कौन सी चीजें important है. So what I'm doing is that I'm ending the poll and I want all your attention on the screen right now. You can also take a screenshot of this. हम क्या क्या पढ़ने वाले हैं, what are the topics which we are going to cover, right? So here our boot camp is going to start from 28th of October, and it will last till November. So we have breaks in between also. सिर्फ हमारा focus theoretical knowledge पे नहीं है, हमारा focus है implementation in the real market. So during the boot camp, we are going to implement everything in the real market, and we expect the same from our student. One day we'll learn, and the other day we'll implement and test and try whether the things are working in the market or not. तो हम start करेंगे fundamental analysis से, बिल्कुल basic से. We'll brush up your basics. If you're a beginner, if you're intermediate, it'll be a good revision for you, right? And we are also going to have how you can secure your cryptocurrency. We are going to have a good peer-to-peer healthy discussion. If there is any news out there in the market, we are going to discuss about it, right? And there's also bonus workshop, how you can have 10 plus ways to passive income. If you're a working profession, if you don't have time to stay in front of the screen, how you can relax at home, how you can make extra income by sitting at home. I know it might sound very fascinating, but it takes a little effort behind it. So you have to dedicate that energy. You just have to copy what Munish sir is saying, right? Whatever sir will be giving you in the boot camp, you just have to implement it and try and test it. You don't have to put your energy and effort in finding out the right setup, trying and testing out, filtering all the stuff which does not work in the market. We have already done that, and that is the only thing which we are going to pass on to our student, right? Is boot camp mein we are also going to provide you the walkthrough of WazirX and Binance. तो ये recorded video होगी WazirX and Binance की, and बाकी सारी videos live होंगी आज की क्लास की तरह, जहाँ पे आप live environment enjoy कर सकते हैं. आपका doubt होगा तो आप then and there you can clear your doubt, right? Not to forget, we are also going to cover the technical analysis, how you can take trade, entry, exit, how you can calculate your risk, how you can do margin trading, short selling, when the market is red, when there is fear in the market, when everyone is fearful, how you can make money. Correct? It's very much possible, but again, it takes implementation and practice and patience and your willingness to learn. Other than that, a few students were also talking about how we can do mining at home. We have a bonus workshop for you as well, how you can do mining at home. We have finding gems under $1 workshop. So these are the workshop which I'm talking now is the bonus workshop, where we have student paying for these workshop additionally, but this workshop will be complimentary and given to you free of cost if you enroll for the boot camp. Correct. So we have some coins which have high potential and capacity to boom in the market in the upcoming future, but they are under $1 at the moment. फिलहाल के लिए वो under $1 हैं, but उनके अंदर capacity है कि वो boom करेंगे future में. So we'll help you find those coins. We'll help you find those coins and invest in those coins. Other than that, we're also going to cover Metaverse workshop. This is a 2-day long workshop where we'll give you the deep dive into the Metaverse world. Right. So we have not only Munish sir, we have Azim sir as well, we have Anand sir, and we have faculty from UK, right, and India. So if you're someone who are willing to get enrolled during in this boot camp, you will be added in the premium WhatsApp group, जहाँ पे आपको information pass on करी जाएगी. You'll have access of the future university team. All the classes will be live. Recordings will be provided. You will have access of all the recording lifetime, and you can connect with your expert, Munish sir, the future university team, lifelong. We'll be there to help you out even after the boot camp end. Not only that, we also have workshops which we do conduct from time to time. So sir will be explaining you about these workshops, what are we going to cover in these workshops, and how are we going to start. Yes, sir.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much, Shweta, for that. So before coming to the workshops, I just want to cover just 5 minutes on this, how you can make money from cryptocurrency, right? These are the various ways by which you can make money from cryptocurrency. You can make money by investing. You can make money by trading. You can make money by lending. You can make money by liquidity and yield farming, cryptocurrency staking, and airdrops. In the second half, I'll be covering fundamental analysis, which are the important things you need to look into before investing into cryptocurrency. Now, for cryptocurrency investing also, we have a workshop, and this workshop is today at 7 p.m. Building a winning crypto portfolio in 2022-2023. This is a paid workshop, but this course will include this workshop. The entry fees for this workshop is 1,000 rupees. And in this workshop, you'll be learning the golden rules for building a good crypto portfolio. Now, in the share market, there are 11 categories. Like we have industry, basic industry, we have discretionary industry, then we have telecommunication, we have insurance, we have finance. There are different industries. Similar in crypto also, you will learn that there are almost 15 categories. उन categories में अलग-अलग cryptos हैं, like Web 3.0 category, privacy coins category, smart contracts, DeFi, CeFi, there are different categories. और उन categories में कौन से promising categories हैं, कौन से top 15 cryptos हैं, how to balance your portfolio, how to track and analyze your portfolio from time to time, and how to survive in a bear market. Suppose Taiwan, China का war हो जाता है. Suppose Russia-Ukraine war intensifies. You know what? Even then, the right way to make money, which I think Shweta was also mentioning, how to do short selling, which is covered in this course also. Short selling and margin trading. So all this in deep, you will be learning how to make money from investing. There are three kinds of investors in this world. Long-term investor, more than 3 years. Like we are into crypto for more than almost 8 years now. Medium-term investor, 1 to 3 years. Less than 1 year, you're a short-term investor. In this course, you will learn about trading into cryptocurrency. And when you're trading, there are 3 time zones which you must always pay attention to. आप दिन में 3 बार क्रिप्टो में पैसा बना सकते हैं यदि आप फुल टाइम ट्रेडर हैं तो. You can make money in cryptocurrency 3 times in 24 hours, not in a day, in 24 hours, if you are a full-time trader. How? Because cryptocurrency is a 24/7 market. There are 3 time zones, whether you're investing in Forex or in crypto, they make an impact. And what are those 3 time zones? Number 1 is the Asia Pacific time zone. I'm putting in the chat box also, so you can just take it from there. Asia Pacific means Singapore, Korea, Japan. They are the, there's a number 1 time zone when it comes from, I mean, not number 1, there's a time zone which India time, I would say from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. They play a major role. 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. You'll see the Asia Pacific market will play a major role, which includes the countries which I mentioned, Singapore, Japan, and Korea. Number 2 is where we are based, is the London time zone. The London financial market is among the top financial markets in the world. So whether you're investing into Forex or into crypto, and the time which I look into when it comes to the London market is especially, there are 2 times, but it actually opens from 1 p.m. onwards. So 1 p.m. to say 3 p.m. The London market. I'm mentioning India times. It plays a major role. The third market, which perhaps is the biggest market when it comes to crypto right now, is obviously the New York market. And if you're looking at the New York market, 7:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. It plays a major role. Usually 6 p.m. again India time, IST. There are major announcements which come from the US, like like the price inflation rate, the employment rate. वो जो भी announcement होती है, चाहे आप शेयर मार्केट में कर रहे हो या फॉरेक्स में कर रहे हो या क्रिप्टो में कर रहे हो, उस पे हमेशा उसका इफेक्ट पड़ता है. 6 p.m. India time usually वो time है जहां पे वो announcements होते हैं. And for that, the website which I use, which I'll suggest you can also use, is the US version of investing.com. So if you go to investing.com, go for the US version. Here you will find out the economic calendar. Okay, today is Sunday, so maybe it's not showing right now, but you will definitely find, since it's, maybe over here, यहाँ पे economic calendar आ जाता है. Sunday है तो शायद इसलिए show नहीं हो रहा. उस economic calendar से आपको पता चल जाएगा कौन से ऐसे events हैं, जैसे price inflation, because the US market plays a role entire, including the share market also. So there are 3 markets which you must pay attention to, especially when you're trading. Investing से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Trading करोगे तो हो सकता है कि सुबह Asia Pacific market can be bullish, London market can be neutral, and the New York market can be bearish. Bullish means prices are increasing. Bearish means prices are falling. But even when the prices are falling, you can make money by short selling, which you want to teach in this course. How you can make money even when the prices are falling. We're going to cover in this course also. Also, there are 3 ways by which you can make money by trading. And what are those 3 ways? We use the tradingview.com platform when it comes to trading. And let me just see which crypto is doing well today. I think somebody was talking about Gala today. So Gala, I think, is doing a little bit well today. So in this course, you will learn how to look at the charts, how to look at candles, how to look at the indicators, how we can use at various combinations, and how you can make money by 3 ways of strategies. The first way is जब हम लोग weekly chart देखते हैं या हम लोग monthly chart देखते हैं, उसको बोलते हैं positional trading. Shweta, if you can put in chat box please for me. Positional trading or swing trading. When you look at the weekly chart and the monthly chart, right? Then comes the day trading. Day trading is when we're looking at the daily chart, or we're looking at the 4-hour chart. हमेशा हम कोई भी जब एनालाइज करते हैं टेक्निकली, हमेशा 2 टाइम फ्रेम देखते हैं, right? So when you are position trading, we look at the monthly chart and the weekly chart. When we are day trading, we look at the daily chart and the 4-hour chart. And when we are scalping, which is the best way to earn nowadays, because market एक close range में चल रहा है, Bitcoin 19 और 20 के बीच में काफी टाइम से चल रहा है. That is known as scalping. Scalping में हम 1 hour का chart देखते हैं. What is happening in the last 1 hour? And then we look at the 5-minute or the 15-minute, depending upon which trading pattern chooses you. So 1 hour or the 15-minute. So these, how you work on these combinations, how you understand these candles and indicators, you're going to cover this in the boot camp. That's the way which you can make money by trading into cryptocurrency. Then cryptocurrency lending and yield farming. I'll cover that a little bit later when I resume my second half presentation. Staking. We're going to do a workshop on 31st October. I think somebody was mentioning in today's class in the beginning, they want to learn how to make passive income from cryptocurrency. In this workshop, which will be around 90 minutes to 120 minutes, around 2 hours, you will be learning क्या-क्या तरीके हैं बिना ट्रेडिंग करे आप क्रिप्टो से क्रिप्टो कैसे बना सकते हो. I'll show you one way. If you go to Binance, which is the world's #1 exchange, go to Binance.com, and then you go to Earn, Binance Earn. On Binance Earn, if you are holding your crypto across the Binance platform, you can earn APR. APR stands for annual percentage return. आपने दुकान ले लिया लेकिन आपको टाइम दुकान में बैठने का, आप क्या करोगे? आप उस दुकान को किराए पे चढ़ा दोगे. The same way, you have bought X infinity, आपको टाइम नहीं है ट्रेडिंग करो, कौन माचा पीछे करेगा, बस टाइम नहीं, कौन चार्ट्स को देखेगा. So you can earn passive income by just holding these cryptos, and you're earning 20% to 30%, even 76% in 1 year. मजे की बात, इस समय क्रिप्टो का वैल्यू डाउन है. If the value is down, जब आपको ये रिटर्न मिलेगा, ये रिटर्न आपको क्रिप्टो मिलेगा, आपको ऑटोमेटिकली क्रिप्टो ज्यादा मिलेगा. और जब पूरे क्रिप्टो की वैल्यू बढ़ेगा, आपका पूरा कॉर्पस का वैल्यू मल्टीप्लाई होगा. That's how you make money from crypto. By active income. Active income is by investing and by staking. By investing and by staking, and by trading also. Passive income is by staking. I'm so sorry. Passive income is by staking, which I'm just showing you right now. Right. So passive income is one way which you can do by Binance Earn. And in this workshop, we're going to cover various ways by which you can earn passive income. आपको free crypto कैसे मिल सकते हैं, which are known as airdrops. Airdrops are mentioned over here. Cryptocurrency airdrops are free crypto. So all these things you'll be learning in this workshop, right? So let me just zoom this for you, and let me just quickly refresh this, what we have covered right now. So the first workshop is today only, today at 7 o'clock, building a crypto portfolio. This workshop is going to be free for you. It is also going to be, you also get a recording also afterwards of this workshop, which will be today in the evening at 7 o'clock. The next workshop will be on 31st of October, how to earn passive income. Then on 13th October, this week only, 13th October and 14th October, there's a 2-day workshop. The price of this workshop is 1,500 rupees, but again, ये भी complimentary होगा. You will learn about the metaverse. You will learn from me and my colleagues. We are based in UK, India, and New York. So one teacher is from New York. She will be teaching you how metaverse you can make money. She's been working on metaverse structures, and she's also into that for the last 2 years. So she'll be telling you about metaverse gamify, metaverse DeFi, metaverse Web 3.0, investing in the metaverse. I'll be covering what is metaverse, NFTs in the metaverse, layers of the metaverse, and the technology behind metaverse, and the metaverse token. In fact, technology behind metaverse is also one of our teachers is working with Accenture, and he knows very well how the technology behind metaverse works. So we're going to cover this on 13 October and 14 October. What metaverse is all about. Again, this is complimentary part of the course. And yeah, so I think besides that, I think you will want to cover, Shweta. You would like to start from there?
Yes, sir. So, besides that, how many of you are interested in joining the bootcamp? How many of you want to take the first step in the bootcamp world, in the cryptocurrency world, right? So, because today we are running an additional discount. This is Super Sunday Learning. So, I'll reveal about the timing and the pricing of the bootcamp. So here, try investing your time in technicals and fundamentals rather than trusting anybody blindfoldedly, right? So the bootcamp is going to start from 28th of August. The original cost of this bootcamp is 12,000, but only for today. Now that you have invested your time and are willing to invest more, we are running an additional discount. The cost you have to pay, the fees is 5,999. And if you are someone who is willing to learn and has passion to implement it in the real market, this fees would be recovered during the boot camp, and all the students have done that in the previous batches as well. So what I'm doing is that I'll just share the link in the chat box. If you can register by clicking on the enrollment link, or you have the UPI ID as well, or the phone pay number of Akshay Gulati, who is the founder of the Future University, right? So this is 2 week long workshop. The bootcamp, the workshop is complimentary. It will be given to you. Today itself, we have a workshop on how to build a winning portfolio, how to survive the bear market, what are the strategies which we are going to provide. You can implement from today onwards itself. You need not to wait for any extra days. Whatever we are going to teach you today, just implement it in the real market. See how does it work, right? And Adish will come to your doubt as well. We'll clarify your doubt. For now, I have just shared the link in the chat box. You can start with your enrollment. Now, this offer is only valid for the first 10 seats. Why we are focusing upon the limited slots is that way we'll be able to provide you personalized attention. That way you'll be able to ask your doubt in the group itself. We'll have a one-to-one communication rather than having a batch of 100 and plus students. We are mainly focused on individuals, right? On your portfolio, if you have invested any coin, we'll analyze that. Not only that, if you are someone, if you have interest in stock market, if stock market is something which interests you and would want to have additional day long workshop, it worth 2,000. You have to actually, this is for the people who come outside the boot camp. Here in this workshop, uh, we have topics related to stock market, positional trading, intraday trading, stock market for women, cryptocurrency and NFT, multi-bagger investing, algo trading. So we have experts in this domain, where they'll explain you, they'll give you their strategies which they have been using, and they have a lot of experience, and the experience comes from the screen time, and you don't have to put that much energy and effort in that, right? So the timing is 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. The recordings will be provided to you, correct? And you can start with your enrollment. I'll confirm all the students who have started, who have made the payment. I'll confirm in the chat box itself so that you'll receive the verification right then and there. Not only that, the goodies, the workshops by Munish sir and the ebooks will be provided to you free of cost. The Super Alpha conference, all the workshops which sir has explained you, right? It will be complimentary. Also, if you are someone who is comfortable in your regional language, if you have any query, if you would want to ask, then we have a language support as well. We have expert who is comfortable in Marathi, Gujarati, even southern Telugu, Malayali, right? You can ask your doubt in your regional language. Language shouldn't be the barrier here. Okay. So can we move on with the calendar part? These are the workshops which sir mentioned. So this is the calendar. I would request all of you to take a screenshot of this. Here we are very transparent with our student. We will be sharing the portfolio of Munish as well. What are the things which has been working So we have been keeping the track of all the things.
That's today only. In fact, today at 7 o'clock only, we'll be doing our
Right.
portfolio workshop. So that's a coincidence that same day at 7 o'clock today, you can attend our portfolio workshop, which will be around 90 minutes workshop. And we'll further learn why we are saying that these coins should be part of your portfolio, how to build your portfolio the cost effective way. That's something which you will learn today only at 7 p.m.
Right. Correct. So you can start your journey from today as well. Correct. And our way of approach is very simple. It's very in a very gamified manner, as you might have seen in today's class as well. So one more request, all the students who have paid, wait for a while. I'll confirm all your payment in the chat box itself. And if you're someone who are making the payment through UPI ID, it'll be much more easier for us to determine whether you have grabbed the first slot or not. Just kindly share the screenshot on this number, which I have shared in the chat box, right? Please share the screenshot on this number so that I'll inform that whether you have grabbed the first 10 enrollment or not by looking at the time of your payment. Correct. So anybody has any doubt, you can ask it out now. The cost of this boot camp is 5,999, guys. 5,999. This is a discounted price which I'm talking about.
If you want to only attend the workshop, then it is depend upon the workshop. Like this workshop is 1,500 rupees only workshop. 2-day workshop 15. This workshop is 1,000 rupees. Then this workshop is also 1,000 rupees only workshop. But if you want to have the complete course along with the ebooks, along with our numbers, we are continuously in touch with each other. You can always get in touch with us for lifetime. Then the cost of this course is 5,999. So this 5,999 will include all these free workshops along with the ebooks, along with the complete course which Shweta just mentioned. Yeah.
Right. So timing of the workshop is mentioned
this one is at today.
Yes.
7 o'clock. Today is 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock IST is the workshop today.
Okay, so we have a question from Santosh. I think most of you might be thinking, what is the minimum investment required when you compare a cryptocurrency with stock market or forex market?
You can start with 5,000 rupees per month.
Right, 5,000 rupees per month. Okay, Nilesh, if you just want to attend the evening workshop, then okay, I'll help you with that. Just hold on for a minute.
So you can also share your number with them so that they can get in touch with you.
Correct.
Timings of the 2-day workshop. Okay. That 2-day workshop is at sorry, this is the US time. In India, it's going to be 9:30 in the evening. 9:30 evening will be the time. 9:30 to 11. Tentatively, it can be 8:30 p.m. also. I need to check with my teacher in New York because उनका time का थोड़ा फर्क पड़ जाता है. बहुत फर्क पड़ जाता है. So I need to check. Most probably it will be 8:30 or 9:30 in the evening. That will be in India. 13 and 14 October will be the Metaverse workshop. So 8:30 p.m. or 9:30 p.m. This is the confirmed timings for 13 or 14 October. I just need to check with my New York teacher.
Okay. I have shared.
This is confirmed. Today 7 p.m. is confirmed.
All right. So Nilesh, I've shared the link. You can get registered for the evening workshop as well. And so students who are asking that will the recording will be provided, this recording will also be provided for revision purpose, but that does not mean that you'll leave, because in the second half is going to be very interesting. Post this, we are going to cover the fundamental analysis on the website, which is how you can analyze individually the coins, and we'll also be going to take your queries one-to-one, right? So the recordings will be provided. You'll have lifetime access of these recording for the revision purposes, and for a layman person, if you can just go on a Google and just search about the courses of cryptocurrency, it will be more than 50,000 and 20,000 for sure. And for that matter, in USA, the charges of the fees is $250, and students are very much satisfied with the content, with the course, right? So we have tried our best to simplify the bootcamp in a very possible manner. Mr. Rishikesh, just wait for a while. I'll confirm all the first 10 slots within no time by looking at the timing, whether you'll be receiving the additional benefit, the workshop or the ebooks, right? केशव, yes, आज शाम को जो वर्कशॉप होने वाली है वो कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री होगी. You need not to pay extra for that if you have enrolled for the bootcamp, right? And if you're someone who don't enjoy watching the recording and would only want to have the live classes, so, and if you feel that you're booked during this period of the boot camp, the duration, then we can roll over. We can give you a rollover to our next boot camp whenever it will be happening. But we're yet not sure. We're yet not sure when the next boot camp will be happening. And one thing is for sure, the pricing will be increased. I'll repeat, one thing is for sure, the fees of the bootcamp will be increased. So grab your one-time opportunity, get registered with the right expert who will be explaining you in depth, right? So what we can do is that I'll just confirm all the payment, and then we'll move on with the second half. If they have any doubt, I'll clarify those doubt in the chat box.
Yeah, it's already 2 o'clock. So
Yes.
yeah, so I think the time is valuable, and I also want you to spend the rest of your Sunday, with your family and enjoy it also. So can we have another 10 to 15 minutes maximum, if you don't mind, from my side? Then again, Shweta can carry over. Are you okay with another 10 to 15 minutes for the second half? Okay, so
Yes.
Keshav Singh, can I have more confirmations, please? Are we okay with 10 to 15 minutes more of class? Wonderful, great. Thank you so much. Sarban, we will be your mentors, so don't worry. So me and our other teachers, we teach in the languages also we mentioned to you: Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Marathi, Hindi, Punjabi. So we will be helping you in whichever language you require. Classes will mostly be in English, to be honest. But इसके अलावा आपको कोई भी support मिलेगा, so you can always call us and we can do special Zoom class if you want in your local language. We can definitely arrange that, right? So don't worry about that. All right, so let's quickly come to the important topic which I want to cover now. Before covering that topic, I want to show you a video, right? And this, I am showing this video because this video will show you one important thing when you are looking at investing in a cryptocurrency, right? So I'm just opening that video. All right, just let me know once you can see my presentation. So this video which I'm showing you is last year in the month of May. So हम लोग अपनी workshops में we show कि how we identify top cryptos, and this workshop we were covering coins which are below $1. Cryptos which are below $1, हमें उनको कैसे identify करना है, उसमें potential कैसे देखना है. So the first important thing when we saw in this video was, so because of time I will not be able to play this workshop because this itself is around more than 90 minutes workshop which we can't play now.
From coingecko.com.
So anyway, यहाँ पे हम पूरे cryptocurrency को explore कर रहे हैं. There's a website called CoinGecko. We are looking for cryptos to explore, and then we end up over here. We talked about Matic last year. We talked about ADA last year, and we also talked about Zilliqa, and we talked about this cryptocurrency which I'm mentioning over here.
Always remember, those coins, if you're investing $1,000, only 5% of your investment. This is our recommendation. Again, if you want to invest more, you can do that. Here you can see two meme coins which I've also been looking into. One is the Shiba Inu and the other one is the Akita Inu. Then there's also VNDC, but the returns are not very attractive. 7-day, 2.6%, so I'll not really go into that. So let's start with Shiba Inu. So the value of Shiba Inu is, well, it's 0.00175. So this is very, very, very less. So even if look at the volume is 60 million. So even if it doubles, 10 times it does, you can pretty well imagine what the price is going to. What I do, I will click on the website shibatoken.com. But this is in fact the original sign of the Dogecoin. You can find out more down and you can check all yet, but you can buy on Uniswap. This coin, how you can buy it. Twitter. How many followers are there on Twitter? So you can see that they have 54,000 followers.
So this was last year. The price of Shiba Inu was 175, and then this covers how technicals, fundamentals, why you should invest into Shiba Inu. Let's go to the present. Let's see what is Shiba Inu doing now. And now let me just open coinmarketcap.com and let's see what is the price of Shiba Inu at the moment. So I think I've already opened the CoinMarketCap website. Somewhere I did open it. Yeah. So here, what I'll do. So last year the price of Shiba Inu was 175, and let's see what is the price now in a market, in a bear market. Shiba Inu right now is 1105. So 175 से 1105 अभी भी इसका प्राइस है. Last year 54,000 followers. अब कितने followers हैं? Let's go on Twitter. Now they have 3.5 million followers. Its ecosystem is growing, right? So the first important thing, जिसे हम लोग केक्स फ्रेमवर्क बोलते हैं, is the community. We need to understand the community. Then comes attributes. Attributes is कि वो क्रिप्टो करता क्या है, उस क्रिप्टो का यूज क्या है. Like for example, I go to Solana website, solana.com. What is the use? It's powerful. It is very fast. Go to the Ethereum website. So Ethereum website, what are the decentralized applications Ethereum is doing? Understand the utility. Look at the white paper, the attributes. What does Polygon do? Polygon is a layer 2 crypto. So look at the attributes. K stands for know the founders and the investors. So Sandeep Nelwal, he is the person behind Polygon. I can go on LinkedIn. I can check more about him. Similarly, if there's a website called, so you can see that यहाँ पे मुझे उनका profile पता चल जाएगा. उनका background क्या है, right? Where is he coming from? I can go to LinkedIn. I can check it out him. Similarly, I can also go on Twitter, find out more about him. Similarly, when Solana के बारे detail मैंने करना है, so there's a website which we use in our classes also. Messari.io. Go to Messari, and here click on, let's see, Solana only. So go to Solana over here. So go to profile, know the contributors or the people behind the project, उनके बारे में हमें जानना चाहिए, or know the investors, which are the big investment companies which are investing in that project, right? जब बड़े-बड़े investment companies उस project में invest करेंगे तो आपका confidence automatically बढ़ेगा. So know the investors, know the people who are behind, like Anatoly Yakovenko. What's his background? You can check it out. And similarly, you can also go on Twitter. Is he active on Twitter? How many followers? 201,000 followers, right? Anatoly Yakovenko has. That's how we know. So C stands for the community. A stands for attributes. K stands for know the founders. E stands for estimates. Estimates are the numbers, the total market cap, the total supply. Yes, the total volume per day. Kitna volume? Is it more than 10 million? Then even on Messari, you can go back over here and you can see so many numbers. ये सब numbers हैं, returns. Last 3 months उसका कितना return रहा है? Look at these numbers. Last 6 months उसका कितना return रहा है? Last 1 year कितना return रहा है? उसका all time high क्या है? अब अपने all time high से कितना दूर है? All these are estimates. So E stands for estimates. Then comes S. Before coming to S, there's one more C which I want to mention is the calendar. And for that, there's a website called coinmarketcal.com. So coinmarketcal.com, you can find out calendar of announcements, news like listing. This is gate.io is one of the biggest exchanges. So Brazil national football team, इनका अपना token है. ये token gate.io में list हो रहा है और gate.io बहुत बड़ा exchange है. Today is the football season going on. Today is the cricket season going on. इस समय sports tokens की value बहुत तेजी से बढ़ रही हैं. Like for example, one token, I'll give you an example, is the Chili's token. So if you go to cryptorank.io, I'm sorry, leave it. I'm speeding it up because of the time factor. Otherwise, I would have loved to spend more time. I can stand. It's a Sunday. I'm sure you want to go for lunch or something. So if I go to performance over here and look at Chili's, Chili's jo hai, it's a sports token. Performance last 3 months, last 6 months, last 1 year. So Chili's in the last 3 months has given 102% return. So ये जो टोकन है ये gate.io में लिस्ट हो रहा है. ये फुटबॉल टोकन है. चिलीज एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म है जो स्पोर्ट्स क्लब्स को अपने टोकन को लॉन्च करने में हेल्प करता है. लाइक मुंबई इंडियंस IPL. Suppose Mumbai Indian has launched their own token, they were done it on the Chili's exchange. So all these news announcements you will find out on coinmarketcal.com, right? So coinmarketcal, C stands for calendar also, T stands for community, and last is S, community and calendar. Attributes, know the founders, estimates. S stands for supply. Supply means कि market में उसका कितना supply आ चुका है. Like if I go to again coinmarketcap.com, go to the home page. In the home page, look at the percentage supply in the market. Bitcoin has 91% supply in the market. Binance has 80% supply in the market. ADA has 76%. जितना ज्यादा supply होगा market में, उतना आपका confidence ज्यादा होगा. If supply is less, the people behind that project, they can manipulate the price. They can pump the price, they can dump the price. They can wash the trade. Market ko manipulate kar sakte hain. So it's very important when you're looking at the market, we look at the supply part, how much percentage supply is there in the market. So that's the cakes framework. So I think Shweta has already summarized. Let me just also summarize them quickly for you. What is the cakes framework? Yeah. So community and calendar, attributes and arrangement, knowing the founders, estimates and supply. These are the important things which you need to look into to become it as easy as cakes, right? And one more concept which you need to understand is DeFi. What is DeFi? DeFi stands for decentralized finance. Suppose after 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs ka crypto hai, and you want to borrow a loan against that. In India, no bank will give you a loan against crypto. But on DeFi, there are tokens which are built on Ethereum. You can obtain a loan against crypto. And when you can obtain a loan, similarly, you can build your passive income. You can do yield farming. You can do staking. Banks across the world, financial institutions across the world in Singapore, in Switzerland, in US, in Europe, they provide staking benefits. Again, passive income. You can take a loan, against loan, you can repay it, or you can take a loan and give it to somebody else. You can play with the return, you can play with the interest. So against crypto, you can do something called DeFi, decentralized finance, tokens on Ethereum, where you can borrow money, you can lend money, you can create your own financial infrastructure. So I'll just show you what I mean. The website is defipulse.com. So if you go to defipulse.com, you'll find these tokens on which you can borrow, you can lend, you can create your own financial infrastructure. And now comes the big part. Last year, how much amount was staked? कितने लोगों ने passive income के लिए अपना crypto को hold करके रखा? Let's have a look at this. Last year, the total amount people लोगों ने बेचा नहीं, लोगों ने सिर्फ hold किया. It was $342 billion. This means they were not selling their crypto, they were only holding their crypto for the long run. $342 billion was the global stake value. So passive income, yes, if you come for a passive income, cryptocurrency is one major source. आप घर पे बैठे, आप holiday कर रहे हो, vacation कर रहे हो, कुछ भी कर रहे हो, you can earn passive income from cryptocurrency, right? So there we are. That's from my part, and I do hope you found the presentation useful. I'm sorry, time thoda extra ho gaya. We didn't want to exceed the time, but I would still request, if you want, I'm here for the next 5 minutes. If you have any questions, you think I can help you with that, you are most welcome. And you can unmute yourself and we can take up those questions one by one, right? So thank you so much once again. I really appreciate that you're spending your valuable time today with me.
All right. Just one thing I would want to address here is that Dharmendra and Prashant, your payment got failed. Try using the UPI ID. Last 2 slots are left. So if I missed out with anybody's confirmation, please pin me in the chat box if I've missed out with any confirmation. Now, for now, what you can do is that whatever we have covered up till now, or if you have any doubt, or if you want to inquire anything about bootcamp, you can raise your hand. मैं आपको access दे देती हूँ unmute करने का, and you can directly ask your query with Munish. Jyoti, your payment got confirmed. Okay. You can raise your hand, guys. I'll give access to unmute yourself directly. If you want to ask anything about the bootcamp or whatever you have covered up till now, anything. Even you can just write your experience in today's bootcamp. Laveen, your I'm not sure. Have you shared the screenshot on WhatsApp? Our team will check. Okay.
Santosh wants to know about the October 14 boot camp. So I don't know, maybe can you just check with them?
October 14 boot camp. Okay.
Or is he talking about the metaverse workshop? I don't know. Maybe you can just check with them.
Okay, Santosh, can you type in the chat? Okay, metaverse. So you specifically want to attend that workshop, or
the two-day workshop, I guess.
Yes, the 2-day workshop, 13 and 14 metaverse workshop. Then the pricing might differ for you. If guys, if you already enrolled for the boot camp. Okay, for this boot camp you have already enrolled, then all the workshop will be given to you complimentary.
Yeah.
आपको कुछ भी एक्स्ट्रा पे नहीं करना पड़ेगा किसी भी वर्कशॉप के लिए. ये सारी वर्कशॉप्स कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री रहेंगी along with the boot camp. You need not to pay any extra charges.
Absolutely.
And no hidden charges will be charged, guys. After the boot camp ends, that is it. We want you to, implement work, practice. No, nothing extra will be charged from our end.
Thank you so much, everyone, for those who have joined. Any questions? I think anybody wants to raise their hand? Can you just check if anyone has any questions? Whatever we have covered so far.
Okay.
Mr. Rushikesh wants to ask something.
I have given access. You can unmute. So.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
This
How are
was,
you?
yeah, I'm good, sir. This was very interesting part you have covered up till now. I just wanted to ask you one thing, that if at all a coin is not having any audit done, then as a beginner, can we enter into that particular, or we should avoid? Though it is in top 200 coins or maybe top 100 coins.
You can do that, but you need to understand how to analyze that coin. You need to, like look at the people behind that coin, look at the project. What is the investment? Who are the investors? All those things which I just covered. You need to look at the financial viability. You need to look at the white paper, the roadmap. So if you look at all those things, which will help you in the bootcamp. I think you've also joined, right? You've joined the bootcamp, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes,
so I'm sure from today only, because today also in the evening, I'll be trying to cover some important things which you need to look into when you're identifying coins for your portfolio. Then in the classes also you'll learn. So I'm sure you'll be able to get a good idea during the next couple of days when you're with us. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You know where you're
and
from?
Second question, I'm from Ratnagiri, Maharashtra.
Okay, great, fantastic. Yeah, second question.
Yeah, second question is maybe in the evening I may not be available. So can I get a recording after this of the evening session?
Yeah, you can do that, but I would suggest if you can attend that, it will be really good. But yes, we will provide the recording.
Yes, I'll try to attend, but maybe in the half of the session I'll have to go.
Oh, okay.
So
all right.
No worries, Rishikesh, what we can do is that once you are added in the group, the recordings will be provided in the premium group. You need not to worry about that.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Is Dharmendra in the class? Is Dharmendra Singh in the class? Your payment has failed multiple times. If you're facing any difficulty, just maybe try making the payment with UPI ID. I can see your payment got failed multiple times. Okay, we have Somendra also. If you can also switch on your camera, that would be great, please.
Mr. Manoj is asking for our number, so maybe can you share the number so that they can contact later on?
Hello, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Actually, मैं थोड़ा बाहर हूँ, मैं भी क्राउड थोड़ा आपको सुने थे। मैं 2 घंटा से आपका सुन रहा हूँ।
कहाँ से आप?
सर मैं ओडिशा से हूँ, बेसिकली भुवनेश्वर से। काइंडली मुझे आप सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं कि मतलब आपका जो मतलब फेवरेबल प्रोजेक्ट है जो कि सेफ है, उसके बारे में थोड़ा जान सकता हूँ सर।
कौन से प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में आप बात कर रहे हैं
सर?
कौन सा प्रोजेक्ट की आप बात कर रहे हैं?
कौन से बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ, कौन सा कॉइन में मैं इन्वेस्ट करूंगा तो एक्चुअली सर पर्सनली बोलूंगा तो आई एम ए सिंगल फादर, सो आई एम सो मच वरीड अबाउट माय सन। मैं उसके लिए कुछ ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट रख के जाना चाहता हूँ कि ताकि मेरे जाने के बाद भी वो सेफ रहे, उसका लाइफ सिक्योर हो जाए।
देखिए, यहाँ पे मैं एक चीज बताना चाहूंगा, चाहे आप किसी भी प्रोजेक्ट में इन्वेस्ट करो, चाहे वो क्रिप्टो का हो या नॉन क्रिप्टो का, हमें कभी भी अपना पूरा पैसा एक प्रोजेक्ट में नहीं लगाना। वी शुड ऑलवेज डाइवर्सिफाई, राइट? सो इवन टुडे इन द इवनिंग वी आर कवरिंग 15 क्रिप्टोस, 15 ऐसे क्रिप्टोस जो आपके पोर्टफोलियो में हो सकते हैं। जरूरी नहीं कि आपने सारे 15 लेने हैं, वो क्यों लेना चाहिए, उनका क्या पर्पस है, तो यू नीड टू डाइवर्सिफाई। यदि आप अपने लिए, अपनी फैमिली के लिए।
सर एक्चुअली सर मैं 2009 से क्रिप्टो को जाना हूँ, लेकिन थोड़ा डाउट की वजह से मेरे पास आज भी 100 बिटकॉइन मतलब ये करूं तो आज भी मेरे पास 100 बिटकॉइन थे, लेकिन वो जिस टाइम पे वो नेटवर्क मार्केटिंग थ्रू में आया था ना बिटकॉइन, उस टाइम पे मैं 9 रुपया था बिटकॉइन में, 100 बिटकॉइन 9 रुपये में खरीदा था, लेकिन आज उसका कोई मतलब आता पता कुछ मिल नहीं रहा है मुझे।
That's the point. मल्टी लेवल मार्केटिंग और ये एक्सचेंजेस के थ्रू आप करेंगे तो पैसा स्टक हो जाता है, तो इसलिए जरूरी है कि आप अच्छे प्लेटफॉर्म्स के थ्रू हम लोग कवर करें, जो
मैं
हम
अभी जो
क्लास
भी
में भी
कर रहा
कवर
हूँ सर,
करते हैं।
बाइनेंस में ही कर रहा हूँ।
बाइनेंस में कर रहे हैं, दैट्स वेरी गुड। और बाइनेंस में भी आपको रखना नहीं है, यदि आप लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टमेंट कर रहे हैं या आप सपोज अपने बेटे के लिए भी रख रहे हैं, तो आपको हार्डवेयर वॉलेट्स में या कोल्ड वॉलेट्स में रखना है।
ट्रस्ट वॉलेट में मैं रखा नहीं हूँ, इसलिए
नहीं, ट्रस्ट वॉलेट इज नॉट अ हार्डवेयर वॉलेट। ट्रस्ट वॉलेट भी एक डिसेंट्रलाइज्ड वॉलेट है। मैं हार्डवेयर वॉलेट की बात कर रहा हूँ, जैसे लेजर
हार्डवेयर
हो गया।
वॉलेट मेरे पास ये था, ट्रेजर था, लेकिन आज की डेट में उसका एक्सेस नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ ड्यू टू माई नेग्लिजेंसी। मैं कुछ उसका फ्रेज वर्ड से भूल गया हूँ, इसलिए मैं और एक हार्डवेयर वॉलेट खरीदूंगा बाद में। लेकिन मुझे ये नहीं पता चल रहा है कि मैं अभी मान लीजिए मैं 100 डॉट कॉइन रखा हूँ, उसको मैं बाइनेंस में स्टेकिंग में डाल दिया, उसमें कुछ ना कुछ तो आता रहेगा। हार्डवेयर वॉलेट में डालने से तो कुछ मिलेगा नहीं, तो इसीलिए बाइनेंस को थोड़ा प्रेफर कर रहा हूँ।
ठीक है, दैट्स वेरी गुड, बट एक बैलेंस रखना जरूरी है। यू शुड मेक अ बैलेंस बिटवीन हार्डवेयर वॉलेट एंड वन एक्सचेंज। एंड अगेन, सारा पैसा हमें एक्सचेंज में भी नहीं डालना। जैसे हमें सारा पैसा पे बैंक में नहीं हम लोग रखते हैं, तो नॉर्मली 2 बैंक अकाउंट्स हमारे पास होते हैं। सेम सारा पैसा आपको एक एक्सचेंज में भी नहीं रखना। अगेन ये सब चीजें जो है हम लोग क्लास में हम वैसे भी हम कवर करेंगे। यदि आप एक क्लास ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, बूट कैंप ज्वाइन कर रहे हो, तो दिस विल रियली हेल्प यू टू मेक श्योर दैट यू डोंट मेक एनी मोर मिस्टेक्स। जैसे आपने मल्टी लेवल मार्केटिंग में किया, आपको जितने सारे बिटकॉइन थे, आपने स्टोर नहीं किया, आपने पासवर्ड याद नहीं किया, ये सब चीजें जो हैं, यदि आपने सपोज ये कोर्स आज से 2 साल पहले ज्वाइन किया होता, तो आई एम श्योर आज आपके पास अच्छा खासा क्रिप्टो वेल्थ होता। तो दैट्स द आइडिया ऑफ दिस कोर्स। सो एंड थैंक यू सो मच। आई मीन, आपने अपने एक्सपीरियंस से सबके साथ शेयर किया। द आइडिया ऑफ डूइंग दिस कोर्स इज ऑल दीज थिंग्स, all these mistakes which we can potentially do. The idea is not to make those mistakes. The idea is to make sure that you're storing your crypto the right way, you're investing the right way, you're trading the right way, and you're not being prone to all these scams and multi-level marketing जो market में basically होता है। And तब हमारा job done है. We feel satisfied that you are investing and trading the right way, because that's our primary purpose as a teacher, right? So that's what I would say. If possible, you can join the course. वो छोटा सा इन्वेस्टमेंट है आपके लिए। इफ यू कैन जॉइन द कोर्स, इट विल बी वेरी गुड। शाम से ही हम लोग इसके आगे, यू हैव माय नंबर आल्सो, तो हम लोग कभी भी फोन पे भी हम ये चीज डिस्कस कर सकते हैं, राइट?
सर मैं आपका नाम सुनते ही मैं बोल दिया सर, मतलब मैं आपका ये क्रिप्टो में मैं तो मतलब आपका हर एक वर्ड को ये करता हूँ। आप है, जिया सर है, संदीप सर है, आदि सर है, उन लोगों को मैं, उन लोगों का वीडियो एक भी वीडियो में मिस नहीं करता हूँ, क्योंकि मुझे
थैंक यू सो मच। आई थिंक वी नीड टू मूव ऑन।
What we can do is that आप अपना phone number share कर दीजिए. I'll get in touch with you if I have any doubt. I think we are running short of time. We are over time actually, so we can just take few more doubt quickly. I'll just give access to Jyoti maybe. Yes, Jyoti.
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Yeah, actually my husband is doing since long, so he's telling me to, learn, because he's quite busy. So he's telling me to, take care of this trading part. So I just started, but the thing is my husband and me doesn't know that if, where to start with entry price, and the prediction means now the market is very low. So if in future, where I means how to learn this entry price and this last price, so will you be covering in the boot camp or
Yeah,
what?
we'll be covering technical analysis. In the technical analysis, we'll be covering how to enter the target 1, target 2, how to keep the pivot points, how to keep stop losses, the trading system. So we'll be covering trading systems, and we did a workshop recently on risk management. So whenever we do that workshop again, we'll be inviting our students to our workshop where how to do risk management. So we keep doing regular workshops related to technical analysis, and I'm sure you'll keep gaining from that.
So everything will be covering in margins, futures, Binance futures and all.
No, we're not covering futures in this course. That's
not
a different
futures.
Futures
that
is different. That's a different course. In this course, we are covering margin trading and short selling.
Okay. Spot also not included.
Spot is obviously there. Spot is for
Spot
everybody.
obviously there, but not Binance future is not there.
Binance future is not. Binance future and option is a different course. That's a different course.
Okay, so can I include that also? Means after learning this, or this more is enough more than this?
It all depends upon you. It all depends upon you. In fact, maybe you joined the boot camp, right?
Yes.
So we can let you know in the evening. So I mean, I think Shweta will share my number with you, and then we can discuss on the phone also. I'll let you know in the evening if you want to join. If you want to do the futures course also, maybe you can do it later on or along with this. It's totally up to you. Whatever works for you. Whatever works for you. Right?
Okay, fine.
Manu,
Thank you, sir.
where you're from?
Hyderabad.
You're from Hyderabad. Okay, great. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for joining the bootcamp. Looking forward to seeing
Thank
you.
you so much. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Jyoti. So now, so what we are doing is that I think all the 10 slots has been booked, and can we increase 5 more slots now, because the students have dedicated their time, and it's almost 225 and more than 40 students are there. So we'll extend 5 more slots because most of the students are facing difficulty with making the payment. So is Keshav and Dharmendra in the class? Also Prashant, your payment has failed multiple times. So maybe.
So would you like me to continue, or you would like to?
So I'll clarify their doubts if they're
Okay.
facing any difficulty with regarding the boot camp. Thank you, sir, for taking today's session. Thank you for giving valuable insights, especially for beginners like us.
Yeah, so thank you so much once again. I do hope that you found the session useful. I'm looking to seeing you in the evening only today at 7 p.m. India time. And me and another one of my colleagues will be doing the workshop today. We'll be covering the portfolio workshop. So wishing you all the best in your journey in building your wealth. It's festival time. This is the right time to invest in learning, which I think many of you are doing. So learn and then invest and then grow. It could be a career growth. It could be growth in your money. It could be wealth maximization. But you're also becoming accustomed to the technology, which is basically making things happen right now. Yeah. So thank you so much, everyone, once again. And thank you so much, Shweta, also for being a wonderful coordinator as always. And, talking to everybody and making them understand how it basically works. Right. So thank you, everyone. And see you very soon and wishing you all the best. Do enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. All right. Is Keshav in the class and Dharmendra? Thank you, everyone. Don't worry, guys. The link will be shared in the WhatsApp group once you're added in the premium WhatsApp group. All the necessary information will be shared. The recording will also be shared.